Good afternoon, good afternoon. Hello, Deb. Pardon me. Hello, Deb and Melanie and Kelga and Doctor. Hello, Yumino, Stephanie, Sleepy and Lucy, Chloe, Afin, Mad, Raggedy, Aureline, Megs, Jack. Good morning. Nope, good afternoon. Morning, dawn. Hello, good afternoon. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, rather, or good night, depending on where you are on this beautiful planet. How are you? Thank you all so much for being here today. Surprise! Surprise midweek stream. Hello, Shauna and BB. Jijma. Hello. Chloe, Zanzibahir, Bloom. Lovely to see all of you. Thank you all so much for joining me on this slightly surprising midweek afternoon stream. I'm unsure what that sound was. Obviously, this is a surprise. Hi. Hi. Today we're going to be watching and reacting to Miss Chantal Marie's not most recent upload, but it's about a full day old now, entitled Open Chat BEEZING. I have a lot to say. It's an hour and 40 minutes, so we're going to get straight into it. But to begin the day, I thought we'd start off with the most recently uploaded, an hour ago, piece of content entitled Homemade Nashville Chicken Sandwich. It's only 38 seconds, so I thought we may as well cover that now. Right? Right. So while you're watching along, I hope you're doing something productive, taking care of yourself, doing some yoga, doing some homework. I don't know. Just go be productive while you listen to me do the thing. I myself have a lovely, kind of warm, long black. It's still very hot, even though I put ice in it. Oh boy. Whew. It is hot. Yeah. That's the plan today. Everyone's going to bed. Oh no, Naomi. Oh well. There's also, yes, Marissa, there's also a community post. And I've got disclaimers, Chloe. Yes. Oh, all of the things. Right. So many things. So, you can tell I was prepared today. I did have a shower, so I'm still kind of just enjoying the moistness. Disclaimers. Rude disclaimers from the top. Hi, my name's Zach. Lovely to meet you if you're new. If not, it's lovely to have you here. Hi, hello. I'm not a mental or physical healthcare professional, just a guy who talks about stuff on the internet and happen to lose some weight. Also not here to bully, shame, hate, harass, or humiliate. Literally here to talk about the produced and monetized content that we see here on this platform. And let's all remember, this is a choice. We all make choices. Chantal made a choice. Let's start with the community tab, I guess. It's probably the safest place to start. So much is going on. She's currently just doing so much. So much is going on. We might actually just blow that up so we can all read along. So 8 hours ago we had, today's video may be up late. I'm working on a new series called Totally Acceptable Exercise and I'm trying to learn the mashed potato. Might be up a bit late. Okay. I'm all here for, I think any exercise that isn't harmful is acceptable, right? So totally acceptable exercise, I don't necessarily understand. Maybe she's just going to make a bit of a joke of the whole thing. The mashed potato, I prefer to see the twist. But the mashed potato, sure, girl, get it. I think this has something to do with the can of butter that she made the other day and potentially making mashed potatoes with can of butter, which doesn't sound like a great idea for someone who has a problematic relationship with food. Anyway, we also have this one from 29 minutes ago. Now, I saw this before the edit. I think it was pretty much here, but I have the edit. Hold on. I have the edit on as a note. So I have the original. No, this was 1 minute ago edited. Was it the same? I think it's the same. Anyway, it's not important. So it says, I better never hear anyone ever give shit to Dom for calling women. Sam, Telfa, and Yaba just called on Messenger, their kids screaming in the background and repeated over and over, fuck your dead grandma. Yaba has a channel called YouTube Underground. Oh, and then said Shannon is going to come kick my ass. Another parent of the year, maybe more coke at your next daughter's graduation. I'm super glad I took out the trash. These thirsty bitches call him first. Get a life for fuck's sake. Sad. That's a lot. That's a lot to take in. That's a lot. It's a whole lot. The edit there says, edit, and yes, it is them. I was right beside him when they called, and I recognized the trashy Thelma Bouvier smoker's hag voice anywhere. All right, that's a lot. That's some accusational accusations right there. I mean, she's actively on YouTube. I guess we can say that. I won't I'm obviously not. I'm not trusting any of those words whatsoever because it's Foodie. But also it is a shame because the Nashville chicken mukbang was kind of the proof of she's clearly not at home. So her saying that she's sitting right next to old mate while he's allegedly having these alleged conversations with these alleged other YouTubers who are allegedly telling her to do this, that, and the other. I mean, I trust Chantal as far as I can throw her. I hope that's a universal phrase, that you can trust someone as far as you can throw them, meaning to say that generally you can't throw people very far. Like, it's not like shot put. Like a human-sized shot put. It's not. You're probably not going to be able to do that very far, so I don't trust Foodie to, any of her words. But okay. There is also a follow-up to that 5 minutes ago. It's all unfolding. Foodie says, okay, so since everyone else wants to make up lies and profit off of mine and old mate's story, our truth video is coming. Too much confusion. I'm sick of hiding. Hold on. I'll return to that in just a minute. I saw the super chat. LL, thank you for the super chat. LL says, I find it hard to believe as Yabba doesn't think anyone should get involved in Foodie Beauty's personal business. I don't follow everybody and I don't know everybody's specific stance on interacting in the reality. I do know it's kind of like it's more common than not for people to generally be like, oh, that's someone else's reality, not mine. So I doubt all of this, LL. Thank you for the super chat and thank you for the talking point as well. The truth of what? The truth of what is a really good question. I think it's them trying to corroborate and clarify the story that Chantal has told consistently over the last 3 months. I mean, I'm totally not here for it at all, but I am kind of here for the narrative of it, just to tell me what the truth is. Tell me what the truth is so that we can prove the lies. And then every time you get upset and say, we keep calling you a liar, but I've never lied, you guys tell me what I've lied about, I don't lie. We can all look at the last 3 months and point to all of those things. Because if she's trying to backtrack on all of those points of conversation, first of all, trash. Secondly, absolutely not. Absolutely not. We can reference the lies, exactly. We can reference the lies. Mediocre, thank you very much for the super chat. Mediocre rather says, I'm very far behind because if you don't watch for 2 minutes, you'll be catching up for a week. Agreed, mate. I know the feeling. You've gotten a haircut since I last tuned in. Love it. Mediocre, thank you for the compliment and for the super chat. I did. I gave myself a haircut not long ago. A couple of days ago, I think. But let us know if we need to catch you up on anything. There really hasn't been any major talking points. Or, I don't know. Earlier in the week, there was some pretty major stuff going on, but that's okay. Right. I think 2 days ago. That's right, baby. 2 days ago. Okay, so we're going to get into this homemade Nashville chicken. Now, I started watching this and I was like, oh, that's fun. We don't actually see the chicken being prepared or cooked. We don't even see the pickles being sliced. So it's not really yay, fun times cooking for me. And then the plates don't seem familiar. The background, the laminate doesn't seem familiar. And towards the end, the roof definitely wasn't familiar. It took me until the end of the video to be like, oh, she's at Old Mates. Okay, but we're totally not talking about it, you guys. Right? Right. Will I ever try this recipe? Ask True Crime? Maybe. Oh, good morning, Annie. Well, technically morning. You can stay or you can catch us on the replay. Whichever you choose. I mean, so we're just gonna quickly get through it. It's only 37 seconds, so I thought we may as well. How am I gonna do this? Okay, we may as well play it. You guys will hear it. I can't listen to this music anymore. I've listened to this video 4 times. But okay, there it is. Sorry, I realized I didn't have the thing up. So we're just gonna learn how to make a nashi. Hopefully that's not too loud. I think it's fine. that's it. I only wanted to watch it for a bit. I didn't even care. I didn't even care. Good for you, girl. You managed to find a recipe for an at-home chicken nashi. God, I don't care. You should probably go and speak to a therapist instead of doing this, but whatever. Whatever. This LED mask is a purchase from Amazon, and my lovely housemate decided to loan it to me so I could do a bit on my YouTube channel. That's it. Now I've got to figure out how to turn it off. I think it's that. It is that. Fabulous. All right. Done. Anyway, the crown molding around the roof was the giveaway for me. It took me a while to get there, but we got there, so it's fine. It's fine. We're going to get into the actual... Oh no, I blooped. I think I've blooped. Maybe? Maybe I haven't blooped. Maybe it's just me. Sorry, team. Internet. Please hold. Your call is important to us. Cryptid, thank you very much for joining as a channel member. I appreciate it. Welcome to Pulpstar. Okay, I think I'm back. Hi back. I'm Zach. Right, we're going to get into Open Chat BEEZING. Flying Meows, thank you very much for the super chat. Flying Meows says, I've missed like the last 5 days. Oh no, what did I miss? I don't have time to catch up 20 plus hours of content to catch up. Shorthand of the last 5 days. Well, we're going to be watching from a full day ago, so we can catch up there. But basically, it's been conversations about old mate, revelations about his awfulness, and then Foodie trying to backtrack on the awfulness. So there was revelations about his awfulness, just revisiting like the hard talking points we've previously spoken about. She's previously spoken about. Then a day of crying, and then a day of trying to walk her back, and now she's back with old mate today. But yesterday she was upset with her chat. So we're going to cover the upset with the chat one. That's it. Can I slow down chat? Yes. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Please hold. That song is like really catchy though, to be fair. Let's go with 80 seconds. All right, beautiful. We're going to get straight into this one. Right, slow mode is on. Please let me know if it's too slow. We're going to speed this one up to 1.5. The first like 6 minutes is pretty much dead air, so we're just going to cover... And it's only an hour and 40 minutes, so this is a little bit more of a calm stream.
Hang out. Do you want to be on stream again, Nadia? People like you.
Actually, she's not to make an assumption, but I will. She's not super butts high in this one, so maybe 1.5 is a little bit too fast. 1.25. Flame Meows, welcome to the channel as a member. I appreciate it, man.
Foodie Beauty. Feeling better? I am feeling a bit better now.
The Met Galas tonight, baby? Ooh. You know what I'm watching, or keeping an eye out for.
Why are folks so judgy? I don't know. Do you think I can make pot brownies? Andreas? I have some pink kush, and Pete said he wanted to try some pot brownies. So I was thinking...
Just as an FYI, if no one watches... Chantel has a 4-hour stream of her trying to make canna butter. I listened to half of it. Don't recommend. Probably won't be reacting to it because there's not a lot of fun in there.
Of making pot brownies? Yes, Beth Danger. I know you love French fried girl. Okay, I get it.
Howdy, Marie.
Hi, Kristen!
All the Met Gala outfits are already online. Yes.
Yes. Okay, Dragon, have you ever made these? Can you help me? Anyone can help me with this? I just have the flour and this. So what do I do? Do I have enough? Make hot butter. I don't know how to do that.
You could learn.
You learn? Joe!
It's legal.
I miss Joe. Oh, yes, Lola. You're right. I remember you, Lola. Hi, Laura's Kitchen. Pete's has not really done pot. Okay. I thought it had to be in the oil. I need to do oil. So I need 1/3 cup of vegetable oil. So can I make weed oil? Brant! Cannabis products.
If she still had a second phone, she could Google. But she never did.
Yes, I know.
This is recipe by Chatocracy. Which here is fun.
I really want to make pot brownies.
Less fun.
Just once. What blush are you wearing? I'm wearing a... Okay, so I have a little bit of NARS Orgasm on. And there's one from MAC, but I don't remember what color it is.
Spoiler alert, she has no idea how to do this.
Yes?
Bloom.
I didn't say I'm going to eat them today. I just want to make them because I'm making brownies. How about you give drugs a break? I am. You'll have to do a half batch. I mean, I kind of want to make, you know, kind of want to make.
I kind of saw the end result,
Should I
and
just
it
make normal
looked
brownies?
not
All right,
great.
I'll make normal brownies.
Of
We'll do
the-
pot brownies another day.
of the butter.
I want to eat brownies tonight, so let's do this.
Do you know what the worst thing is as well? Like, I'm not saying box brownies are fabulous. They are. They're a staple. But Chantel is a foodie. I would have liked to have seen some from scratch brownie baking. Because I really enjoy watching people cook. And there have been times where I've enjoyed Chantel do it. So I miss the days.
No, make pot brownies.
It's Cookiegate all over again, Marissa. But that's the thing,
Another day.
it's a box mix.
Members only pot brownies. It's my birthday. Can I get a shout out? Happy birthday, NFL!
Robin, you say that, but it's in her name. The channel name is
Jessica,
Foodie
that sounds
Beauty.
really complicated.
People might come for the recipes and the kitchen talk.
Decarb, yes, that's what it's called. Poutine pusher? Rusty spoons!
Homemade brownies are fun to make. Oh, chat, here we go though. Controversial topic. We're starting the day off strong. Are you a centerpiece kind of person or a corner edge kind of person for brownies? I know which one is the right answer. I'll tell you after you yell at me about it though.
I need a huge bowl
Hi
to make
Beverly,
these
happy
brownies.
birthday.
We're gonna make the brownies. So preheat the oven 350.
Oh no, we do have a war in the chat. All of the brownie, Mel, that's the right answer.
Hold on, guys.
That's interesting. That's really interesting.
I thought
It's
I
like
had
a
good
50-50
Tupperware.
between edge and center.
I need a
Women
Tupperware
are
for
you
the
people.
math thing, but I don't have one. Give me a minute.
You mean it is Chat Wars, yeah. I think the corner edge is the best. Hear me out though. It's because when I have made brownies, you get the soft, gooey, fudgy, like, triangle, and then the other side of the square, being the other triangle, is your crispity, crunchity, like, textured bit of brownie. As long as they're cooked well, like, as long as they're double foiled or you've got more heat contact on those outsides so you can really, like, crystallize that sugar when it bakes, I think the corner, personally. Or just the whole brownie, just the whole pan. All 3,000 calories. Don't recommend.
Why is it so fast? The pot. You guys want to see the moldy pot? You guys want to close chat? You guys don't like the open chat, do you?
Oh, okay. Back to Chantel. Now that we've spoken about brownies and lightened the situation a little bit, why did Chantel go live in an open chat? Can someone chat answer me this? Answer me this while I recharge my headset and plug into the Matrix. Answer me that. Why did she choose an open chat? She makes a comment in this stream where she says that open chats allow her fans who can't be members for whatever reason to interact with her, which is fair, but I am specifically calling shade and shenanigans considering the week and the talking points that we've had with Chantel. Specifically, the discussions we've had about her potential problematic behaviour previously, just in the last week. Sorry, I need to narrow that down. I'm curious because I feel like I'm picking up the fact that Chantel will take an open chat open pretty much like a day or two after there's any, I won't call it a large controversy because I think that minimizes that word. It's not a controversy that Chantel is problematic and speaks about people poorly. That's pretty common at this point. But anytime there's kind of a big focus on something, we'll go to an open chat, and I don't quite I don't quite get that approach. Money and attention. Angie, I think...
I thought it would be fun.
The drama. Well, she did ask how she could stir up more drama, so she knows. Okay, we're opening brownie mix. Fabulous. Good start.
So this is chocolate chunk brownies.
Yes.
Pete really likes brownies too. I like brownies. So we're gonna put 2 eggs. So if you want cakier brownies, you put 2 eggs, which I like cakey brownies.
I do not like. Who likes a cakey brownie?
So
Get it down. Chat. Sorry, I'm gonna ruin the chat war on that one. It's a fudgy brownie. Fudgy is the descriptive word for a brownie. Cakey. You want a cakey brownie? You bake a cake. That's not a brownie. That's a cake. Hey, Bonnie, how's it going?
Should I put 1 egg?
Fudgy brownies.
Put 2 eggs.
Fudgy in the center, crispy, crunchy on the outside. No cakiness. I have no time for cakiness.
Hi, Purple Mermaid.
I want a cake. I'd make a cake.
Saw you dancing in a crowded room. You look so happy.
Fudgy is the word. Fudgy is the perfect word.
Then you cut me by surprise.
Felix, yes, we did watch the Nashies video at the start of the live if you want to rewind.
I don't know why. So this is going to be third.
Zansper here asks an important question. What's better, brownies or blondies? I have made both in a swirl. So I make a marble brownie, which is half chocolate brownie, half blondie, and then you pour them in on top of each other and swirl them through. And it's kind of the best of both worlds. You just have to be careful because obviously the chocolate has impacts the recipe a little bit more. But if you do it well enough, you can get like a cool marbled brownie effect, which is nice.
1/3 cup of oil. So how much more of after a 1/4 cup do I
Sorry, BB, what's a Brookies? Brookies is a gin.
need? Does anyone know? How's the diabetes? Actually, my blood sugar was normal today.
Wait, what is a Brookies? I need to look it up. Brownie and chocolate chip cookie. Oh. Okay.
That was too much oil?
2 separate batters. Wait, what? What is this? So there's a cookie on the bottom and then a brownie on top?
Yes, Dragnot. Do you guys want to see me twerk?
Oh. No. That's not what that is. Okay, brookies look nice, but also just make them separately. Give people the option of having a cookie or a brownie. Don't force them to have both. Come on, be considerate to the people eating your baking.
Figaro, Figaro. Then I saw you, caught you by surprise.
Hello, Jen. Good to see you.
Drop falling from your eyes. I don't know. It's only 10:20. We're gonna Mario Bees later, maybe.
Maybe.
Right?
I've got her channel up to see if she goes live from Old Mate's house to clarify the story, as she so eloquently said. I'm sick of hiding is the final sentence. That's so weird.
How do I do this? They're like chocolate chunks. Oh, I'm gonna whoop. Are you gonna play, Dragnot? Who's gonna play Mario tonight? Hey, dip me in batter. I gotta throw my llama away.
Oh no, Christopher. It's probably about time though, to be fair.
Out of breath making brownies. It's hard work.
It's... What is going on with her lip? Sorry, team, you know I don't talk about the physicality of it all that much, but it really looks like she's got... I don't want to call it an ulcer. It might just be like discoloration or a burn, but it's just really apparent in this video. It might be the shadows. Also, this is a box brownie mix. Like, this is designed for anyone, just anyone to put together. So it's not that hard of work. You mix the liquids and the solids and you shake it all about.
All you people saying I'm a bad person, then leave. I don't want to talk to good people. If I'm a bad person, I only want to talk to bad people. Hi, Miss Argentina!
I'm not talking to Chantel. I'm part of her audience. I'm watching my stories. That's it. That's all it is. Marie, I don't. So
Rusty, how do you think my farts are
bread
after
in a
eating
can.
nashies every day? Dang it, Shannon.
I think it's just really unfortunate lighting. Cause...
Karma, baby. Everyone put French fries and a shit emoji after.
Ooh.
How about that?
Ooh.
Holy. All right. Perfect. Oh, these are going to be good.
This has reminded me to lift some weights. I've got them here today. So if you see me doing squats while Chantel gets angry on
Of course
the
she has
internet,
me on her live. Who the fuck
that's
wants
just
to look
what's
at her
happening.
face without talking about me?
Also, I've got
Anybody?
Kiki shorts.
Not me.
They're gym shorts, but they've got pockets.
Hi, Brenna.
Very rare. JD, thank you for the super
Everyone
sticker.
put
I
French
appreciate
fries shit. I'm hiding everybody. Go. No, I'm not going to hide people. Fuck it. Drink the batter. All right, guys, let's make these brownies. I'm gonna grease a dish a little bit. Oh. Then I saw you, caught you by surprise.
What is in that cup in the
Single
back?
teardrop falling from your eyes.
Oh, I think it's candle, but I thought it was pumpkin puree for some reason.
There we go.
That's not what that is.
All right, this is chocolate chunk. Potless brownies.
Okay. It looks like it could have used a bit more
Okay.
mixing, but sure. Also, gonna call it right now. And I'm not a professional in the kitchen either, but I sure as heck now know how to bake a brownie. Don't use glass. Glass isn't it, sis. You've got to use metal for brownies. You've got to have that, like, firm heat contact so you get the crispity, crunchity edges. This is why all of you centerpiece folks out there may be cooking brownies in glass. And maybe that's the problem. Change it up with a metal pan.
Right on. Here we go.
Definitely needed to use a silicone or rubber spatula for sure. Or even that wooden spoon would have probably done better than the whisk. Oh no, let's go, hold on. Cooking critique? Cooking critique? Cooking critiques with Pulpy.
Right on.
No centerpiece shaming. Sorry, Afen.
Here we go.
But you don't like crispy? Oh, I'm sorry, evening. That's the best part of the brownie for me. That's a full casserole dish. That's not an 8x8. Come on, Foodie. Even I have an 8x8, like, baking pan in my tiny kitchen. I have, like, 4 baking pans. None of them fit my convection oven. They're all way too Anyway. If you want to see adventures with convection ovens, go back to my December vlogs. That's not going to be good. No. Bad thickness for brownies. That's casserole dish for sure. For sure.
I really need to wash out my oven.
This will be crispy all the way through, Morgan. Yeah. Yeah, maybe.
Yes.
Hey, Olivia.
I'm not high.
That's fair, Polter.
Hi, Shannon.
Look, for sure, if you find baking in glassware works for you, just tell me to shut up. Whatever works for you. I just remember specifically trying to use glass cookware and failing miserably at getting any form of crispiness. And then I changed to metal for baking, and I was just like, oh, heat contact. That makes a lot more sense.
I used eggs. I put 2 eggs. Booty 101. Welcome to Very Important Beezers. Ready, set, bees. Then I saw you, caught you by surprise. A single teardrop falling from your eyes. No. You should take down
Okay,
open...
team, since we're talking about brownies, can anybody recommend a good brownie substitute? So not necessarily something that you need to bake, but what could we enjoy if we were perhaps counting our macros, looking at just looking at me real mad. Counting our macros, if we were watching out for calories, what could we create to substitute brownies? It doesn't need to necessarily be baked. It could be, like, I make a cookie sludge, which is almond meal, coconut oil, protein powder, and then usually peanut butter powder, but I have made it with cocoa and stevia before to give me, like, a chocolate cookie sludge. It's kind of like cookie dough, but I have no patience, so you could put it in the fridge for, like, 20 minutes and let it firm up, or you could eat it like sludge, like the monster that I am. What could we make for a brownie?
What?
Baked oats? Oh, that's a great idea. True crime.
Mom, don't throw me away.
Brownie flavored oats.
The llama?
Cinnamon cereal. I have tried making dark chocolate bark before. I failed miserably because I burnt... What did I burn? I didn't burn the chocolate. I burnt the almonds that I put through it, I think. And then I was like, I just spent $15 on a whole bag of almonds. I'm not throwing these away. So just begrudgingly ate burnt almonds in dark chocolate bark. It was mildly infuriating.
No.
If I were better in the kitchen, though.
Aw, baby nation.
Or chickpea cookie dough? I haven't tried it.
Single teardrop falling from your eyes.
Or protein balls, like I make oats, protein powder, peanut butter.
I'll make you cry when I run away. Bye, bye, bye. Take me back. I like them thick and gooey. Ooh, these are going to be gooey too.
Thank you, Janessa. I don't think these are going to be gooey. And if they are, they're undercooked.
Only because she's talking about me, Adina. That's the only reason. She's streaming my content. And there's 2.5k. It's not her content. She's a friggin' idiot. Oh, here we go. Block.
And so the great blockening has begun.
Block. See ya. Bye.
Oh, Chloe,
Anyone
I love
else?
dates as well. I can't be trusted around dates, though. I will eat the whole bag. It's very true.
Come in here.
They're delicious.
Bye. Bye.
Bye, bye, bye.
No.
Block, you're gone.
Talk to Pete.
See ya. Don't want you here.
You guys are...
Do you know what? Cynical Zach thinks that, like, this is one of the reasons why she'll go live as an open chat, so that she has the ability to do this. Like, this is her a vengeance. This is her, like, I think she revels in all forms of attention and revels in... I'm not a professional, but I can certainly see someone enjoying the power that they have by them sitting at that kitchen counter making brownies and being like, block, 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 bye, bye, bye. Haters gonna hate. Anyway.
Are morons. You're listening to a fucking liar who's probably also on drugs.
Oh,
Bye.
You're making some accusations there, Chantal. All right. Interesting. Oh boy, she's really digging that hole today. Well, yesterday.
Who else do I have to block? You're from Nepean. Good for you. Veronica.
Dates
Bye.
in scrambled eggs, Selena? That sounds interesting.
Bye. Hi,
Lucy,
Reaper.
this makes sense to you? All right, noted.
All her tater tards are coming in here. Bye.
Oh, I forgot to mention, because I did listen to this yesterday and didn't think about it before today, in this very moment. Chantel's really not good at using language, period. She's not good at... I said it yesterday and I kind of stand by it. She's really not good at talking about people, places, or things. And she consistently fails to learn and understand that language evolves, and just because someone told you it was okay to use really problematic language when you were a kid doesn't mean it's okay now, and you have been called out on this multiple times on the internet, and please stop using the R slur. That would be great. If you could just stop doing that, that would be really, really thoughtful towards people and just a great thing to do as a human, but you won't because you're just like that, aren't you? Anyway. Hey, Shell.
She is an asshole and she's a fucking bitch. So, bye. And she's a liar. A big liar, and you're all stupid for believing her. But that's your choice, I guess. I'm just going to block everybody. I feel like adding mods again.
I think that's the thing. Like in previous streams, I think she talks about it in this. She's like, oh, I haven't said that since I was a kid or whatever. And she's like we've called like since I've been reacting, which is almost a year. She's definitely used this slur before because I remember getting upset about it then. And she continues to just be awful in regards to the language that she uses towards other people, and she fails to understand how language can hurt other people regardless of situation or circumstance, or whether or not it's aimed at an individual, and yet we'll sit on camera and cry drug shaming, fat shaming, this, that, and the other. Okay, right. Like I'm the worst because I talk about Chantel's content. I very rarely talk about like her physical appearance. It's all character driven. But, you know, me talking badly about another person is fat shaming because she happens to be morbidly obese, apparently. And yet she can't conceive the idea that using language that hurts people as general terminology. I've been called some, like, heinous things. Some really heinous things just because of, like, who I am. And Chantel not able to learn the fact that, like, just don't use slurs. Don't use slurs. Don't use them. They're hurtful and awful. Like, it just boggles my mind. Boggles my mind that she doesn't learn it.
Do you think I should? I don't give a fuck if you think I'm a bad person. Tater tarts. I'll say it if I want. Then get the fuck out of here.
You're the worst.
Bye. Who else? I have a gun, and I'm still more beautiful. So, you'll never get me there.
What does beauty have to do with anything in this discussion?
Bye!
You'll never get there.
See you.
This is all interaction with her chat. But again,
K
just remember that people, like, watch YouTube without reading the chat. So, this is all what it is. It's just like what I do. That's why I like to read out the chat if I'm responding to it. Because it helps people who are only watching my dumb face and Chantel's face, like, able to understand what the conversation is. Chantel doesn't live by those rules, and that's fine. But just understand that not everybody's going to be reading the chat.
Chat. Why? Because of me, you fucking moron? You think anyone cares what you have to say? Nobody gives a shit what you have to say. The only reason I don't like FFG is because she fucking she is obsessed. If you people don't see that, she has a problem with my relationship, but she's the one making up lies and making it fucking worse. Okay? So all this, I'm just doing it because I love you. You're a domestic abuse victim. But you fucking exploit it. You're a piece of shit, and I don't care how fucking fat you are. You're a piece of shit.
Woof, that was a lot, wasn't it? That was just a lot. Okay.
That's nice of me. I know. Isn't it? She speaks facts! You guys are so stupid. You're stupid. If you believe her, you're dumb. I don't know how to say that any other way. You are dumb.
And this all makes sense with today's community post of her saying, you know, Old Maid and I are going to come live and we're going to clarify and we're going to set the story straight, and oh boy, does no one care. No one cares. Just remember, this is all internet fantasy. At least for me. This is my reality, that's hers. The two do not cross. Okay, set your story straight. You're still a really bad storyteller, and the fact that you continue to use a slur all the way through this live stream just makes me think that your character is not great. Also, having seen the way that Old Maid interacts on camera is not great. I think this is an interesting conversation to have about judgment, right? Because although we're kind of taught that, and I'm a firm believer that whatever people think of me doesn't matter. It's water off a duck's back. That's their problem, not mine. And that's my sense of maturity, I suppose. What people think of me doesn't ultimately matter unless it's impacting my reality. Unless it's actually impacting something. But I think that Chantel's perspective on that argument is always, like, you don't have the right to judge me. You don't have the right to criticize me. No one has that right. And I disagree in a basic sense in that, like, everybody has the right to their own thoughts and opinions. And that's what criticism and judgment are. It's when that criticism and judgment actually start impacting you directly. So say, like, you know, your boss is critical of your work and doesn't give you a promotion because of that. Like that can be a real life impact. But, you know, someone thinking that your voice is annoying, like who cares? This is not impactful. But I think it all boils down to a sense of like, I'm untouchable. No one can criticize me in my life or in my career here for Chantal. Anyway, we're going to get back to it. Sorry for training.
Go fuck yourself. I'm not even talking about Dom. I'm not talking about Dom. I'm here making fucking brownies. So why is she still talking about it? Because she has no content. She's an idiot. Bye, Randall. Go fuck yourself. You people are ridiculous. Like, you're believing lies. Oh my god. Oh my god. You people are fucking idiots.
I think she enjoys
No, I'm not closing the chat. I miss people like friggin' rusty spoons and everything. I'm just going to block people.
Uh-huh.
Joe, where are you? Because you're back with him. How do you fucking know that? You don't know that.
No, it's an assumption. It's
Jesus
what we do.
Christ. I'm here on fucking live stream. I'm not over there.
But you are now. But you are now. So it's an assumption that your audience is making, because you went from telling us that he threatened you with violence, that he threatened you. I mean, she looked surprised, but she shouldn't be. She was there. 4 days ago, she was on live. 4 days ago? However many days ago. She was on stream telling us that he threatened her, raising all the red flags for the audience. A day later, she was crying and upset and began walking it back. Then she fully began walking it back, and now we're here. And now she's at Old Mate's place today, currently, right now. So, like, what do you think you're doing, Chantal? Like, you keep arguing, no, well, the audience, I'm just not going to talk about it because the audience, like, makes their own shit up. They're, you know, I'm not lying if I just don't talk about it. It's a lie by omission. But also, you don't need to talk about it. If you don't feel comfortable talking about it and you're back with Old Mate, first of all, gross, because all of the stories that you yourself have told us from a primary source, not ketchup, a primary source, and it's gross, and your audience doesn't like it, and you don't like being called out on it. And that's ultimately what it is.
Right? I'm here. Yes, I need to smoke because I'm gonna fucking lose it. She lies to you, and get up because you want drama.
Chantal, you lie to your audience as well. Let's all just take a moment, and I'm not saying FFG is lying. I don't know, and I don't follow the narrative. The narrative that I follow is directly from Chantal, so that's where we are. What I will say is that, Chantal, you can't make an argument that someone else is a liar and you should trust me because they're a liar. Chantal, you have been called out multiple times just this week on your lies or avoidance of truth. What, like, of course your audience is going to be yelling out falsities and accusations because nobody trusts you. And if you want people to trust you, maybe take a break off of the internet, because all you seem to be able to do is sit on a live stream and lie to your audience. That's it. That's all the content is now. But we did get cooking brownies today.
Because you hate me.
Hey, Zoe.
Karate Joe. Add moderator. Go block on a fucking blocking spree. Who else?
Oh, Joe's
No,
back.
too bad, Mia. Okay, I'm sick of this shit.
Oh,
I'm sick of it.
okay.
You don't like it? I don't care. Chris.
Do you think, like, any of the new VIBs who are joining this week in support of Chantal, specifically over that stream a few days ago, thought that they were going to end up here? Probably not. Probably not. Some of those supportive VIBs might have been like, oh, I've been watching Chantal for 2 weeks and this seems really interesting and she's going to get her life together and... Oh. No, that's not how that works. I'm just going to say, like, maybe look into YouTube channels before signing up for membership. That's all.
Stuff. Mod. Who else? Abby?
Unag, hey. Yes, I saw the community
Andreas?
tab. I'm here for the truth video.
Fuck yourself.
I'm here for
Monica.
it. It'll be the most watched thing.
Rusty. Tiffany Brown. No fucking. Oh my god. I instead of modding Andreas, hold on, Andreas. Who did I block? Add moderator. Rusty Spoons, unhide, add moderator. Monica, unhide, add moderator. Oh my god, I'm so used to blocking people. Abby Flounders, unhide, add moderator. Thank you very much.
Hey, Darby. I think it did as well, yes.
Dragnauts. I'm smoking. I don't give a fuck. This is what happens. I'm not doing edibles, but I'm smoking. I'm so sick of people.
Jude, maybe we'll catch you live in the wild.
You guys are, like, honestly, if you had somebody like that
I've got no
up your
plans
ass
today.
and around the corner, like, making up shit about your fucking, like, everything, it's just, oh, anyway. These people are parasites. Every time
Cool, I'm not a parasite. My name's Zach. I think so far I've been called rude, a tough lover, stupid, an amoeba. We were called an amoeba at one stage. That was an amber. I think all of those were amber, actually. Now we're parasites. Very good. All right. So, made the argument the other day, and I don't put, like, chat, please understand, I am an audience member first and foremost. These conversations would be had in my brain or being shouted at the TV if I were watching this without a camera shoved in my face. So that's the approach I take, right? I'm not a professional. I don't come at it from any knowledge apart from she inspired me to lose quite a sizable amount of weight. That's it. And the rest of it, I'm watching stories. Symbiotic would be the relationship to call it. I suppose. Specifically if you're talking about Chantel's desire for drama and the focus that discussions kind of pull into that. Because we've sat here quite frequently and had tinfoil hat discussions of, oh, what if this were true? What if this were true? For the most part, I just try to understand this content. Not, like, there's nothing deep here. It's just me watching Chantel. Parasite is a particularly challenging word because, like I said in the other stream, again, I'm not trying to put myself on any type of level. However, you would need to be arguing this for every person who did any coverage of any media ever, which includes, like, critics, celebrity photographers, tabloid writers. Like, ultimately, yes, there are, like, worst case scenarios in that bunch of jobs, journalists. However, in general conversation, since media has existed, there have been people with opinions on media, and there are people who make media focused on the opinions of media. That's it. Reaction channels aren't new. I suppose in the context of YouTube, they might be reasonably, but, like, go back 100 years and tell me you can't find someone writing down their thoughts about a book review, and it's someone talking about their opinion on a piece of media, and that's what we're doing. Whoa, thank you very much for the super chat. Whoa says, hello, finally happy to catch a stream. Hey, Whoa, I know it's a bit of a weird time, but thank you for the super chat, and thank you for being here. Feels like she gets so snippy and rude when she gets all dolled up like a switch gets flipped. Thank you. Thank you for the super chat and for the talking points. I don't know what the purpose of this one was in terms of her getting made up or for the open chat. I don't know. She probably had plans with old mate and they fell through. Like, that's kind of where my default idea goes.
I go live, oh, let's go live, and then they fucking attach themselves like they're parasites. It's just so annoying. Sir Jane! Add moderator. I don't need moderators in the, I don't want anyone moderating in the VIB chat, but mod Che. If I see that there's a problem, so they've got people that I'm modding, I'm trusting you guys. I don't want too many, so I'm just gonna add a few. I don't even like people I know get in my business. I know.
Hey, Elizabeth, how's it going?
Phyllis, I miss you. What Rusty Spoons? Who else do I love? I wanna wait. French fried girl. French fried hurl. Yeah. I'm always live. I know. Maureen, I love you, Maureen.
And I suppose there's a big conversation to have around, like, YouTube as a platform. Like, it allows anybody. Anybody has a voice. Everybody can turn the camera on. Anybody can say the things that they want to say. But everything has consequences. Just like people don't like my approach, I completely understand that. Many people have problems with Chantel's original content. Cool. Like, it doesn't... We're not here to, like, measure hierarchy, what is better, what is worse. We're media audiences. We get to decide what we prefer over what we don't. That's all.
Okay, I think I'm good for now. I'm just gonna wait a bit. I think I'm good for now, guys. I know
Hey, Olga.
Marissa. I don't think Marissa wants to. I'll mod her when I see her. Who else? I love you. I don't need any. What did Nito say? Just make sure whenever you guys delete people, it's like really just like, you know what I mean? Like things you know would annoy me. It's gonna be boring, I know, but
Yeah, so the broken car got brought up in the stream after this, I think. I might be misremembering.
Swear to God.
But I wonder how she got to Old Mates today. Maybe the car was fixed. And she probably
did you guys
found
get
the wallet.
Carby Barbie? You are not blocked, Carby Barbie. It's a lot better now. Reported Frenchie to YouTube. She will not fight it. Actually, I think I'm going to report her for copyright infringement. If Callie can do it, then I'm gonna fucking do it. How about that? I'm gonna do that. I don't think you can.
I think there'll be a lot of conversations to have if that goes ahead. I mean, look, I'm not going to sit here and say I know everything about fair use and copyright. Absolutely not. I know enough surrounding it. The key is transformative, right? That's kind of the key difference. The other curious thing to talk about, I suppose, is Chantel has said, and I think she goes on to say in this stream, or perhaps it was another one, her not caring about reactors, her not caring about YouTube in general. She doesn't go back and watch her old stuff, this, that, and the other. So specifically, I think this gripe and this argument is with FFG. But interesting to see how that unfolds. And apparently, according to this community tab now, Yabba allegedly as well. So that'll all be interesting to see what shakes out.
Yeah, okay, Pumpkinhead. Fucking moron. Honestly, her fans, they're all my haters. How amazing in life are you gonna be? Like, seriously.
Here's the other thing. Yeah, I don't like Foodie's definition of haters because it dismisses a lot of where her audience comes from. And I've made a lot of conversation in the past that audiences are drawn to likeness. It's charisma and it's similarity, right? So if you find a content creator charismatic generally, you may be drawn to them and their character. If you find their circumstance or story similar, you'll often be drawn to that as well. For me, I watch Foodie and I see where things could have gone, right? I see a lot of behavior that is very similar. I see a lot of anger that was with me in previous years. I see a lot of poor relationships with food that were very similar in previous years. Lack of effort, lack of energy, lack of sympathy, lack of awareness of other people, being very self-centered. Like a lot of things that I see in Foodie, I saw in myself. I matured and I put my big person pants on and decided to be a better person because I wasn't happy with who I was. So I continue to watch Chantel because of morbid curiosity and any potential that it'll get better. I don't put any faith in that, but I would love to be surprised if in a year's time we're at a very different space, a better space, and maybe she's learnt some lessons. I don't think she will, but it would be great to see. So we continue to watch this content to motivate and inspire ourselves, I guess I'll speak for me, myself, to, make sure I get my weights in every day, make sure I'm eating the right food every day, make sure I'm trying to be kind to other people, regardless of what people think my sassy shenanigans portray when it comes to watching Chantel. She's not a real person in my life. I understand she is a human being on the other side of the planet, but she's living in her reality, and that has nothing to do with mine. She chooses to put this content on camera. We get to talk about it. That's our writers' audience members.
Okay. Beth, I'm glad to block you. Fuck you. Bye.
Squats for blocks. Oh god, BB. Squats for blocks would be killer.
Who else can I block? It's only a matter of time. Like, what is she gonna do? Like, make a good channel out of her shitty content? Give me a break. Let's see. This ain't Entourage. Yeah, right. More amazing in life. Sure. The only reason you people watch her is because she fucking talks about me. The only reason. Yeah.
And that may be true, right? That may be true. And it is for me, right? I know, like, foodie content gets a lot more views than Amber content, which gets a lot more views than, like, my attempt at Vlogmas just to prove that I could do it while doing other things. Not that any of that was serious attempts, but ultimately, this is not a large investment, right? This is me just sitting down watching the YouTube, and I'd be doing it regardless. Numbers and metrics, in this argument, Foodie's saying, well, FFG has 2,500 live while she's watching me currently, and I only have this amount, and it doesn't really matter because it's my content. And ultimately, more people are going to watch the content that they've subscribed for than not. So it's not a matter of whether or not you find me interesting as a content creator or someone else as a reactor, whatever. That's not important. It's how you enjoy watching it. I watch this by myself. I listen to it by myself quite a lot, and I do the react. And sometimes I watch other people's reacts, and we talk about it. There may be times that I watch this content 3, 4, 5 times, right? But although it is based on Chantel's content, the large majority of the time, it's because I want to hear what other people have to say about it. I want to hear other people's opinions. And it just so happens that something that I'm a fan of is foodie content, because it's always interesting to try to unpack. So I want to hear other people's perspectives. Smokey, Steve, and Mark, I've been watching more and more of, because I'm really interested in the perspective of addiction and substance abuse and substance use, right? Like, that's why. If people want to talk about calories and cooking and recipes and shenanigans on the kalimba and recorder, then they might watch me. It just so happens that foodie is the draw, you know? Goblin, thank you very much for the super chat. Goblin says, hey Zach, skate update. I got my protective gear today. Yes. Going to need much more practice before trying to skate outside though. Oh, Goblin, I say give it a try, mate. Just throw on the skates and fall down. You'll get more and more confident. I believe in you. And thank you for the super chat.
Yeah. Okay. Then you saw me, caught you by surprise. Single teardrop falling from your eyes.
Oh, nice, Lisa. I didn't know that. Thanks for sharing. Okay, we've got a. We're really living in the moment here for these community posts. We got a live update team. It reads, 2 minutes ago. You know what? I'm not making that video regarding Dom. I'm choosing to never speak about anything I do not want to talk about. How many times have we heard this? A lot. Sorry, that's me. Things are complicated, but all you need to know is that we do not do cocaine and I am not being abused. That crow is very chatty outside. We do not do cocaine and I'm not being abused. But what about math? And also, but what about the direct quote of him threatening you with violence before the police could get there? That was the thing you told us this week. Okay. We had a bad fight months ago, and I do not want to talk to the internet about what happens. Then why do you bring it up every week? This is my right. It was never Shannon's or anyone else's right to tell my story, especially when I confided in her not to. I'll say it again, I really don't like all this energy towards Shannon's breach of trust, considering I would think that a threat of violence is a bigger deal to me than a breach of my trust in a friend. Yeah, anyway. If it bothers you that I'm dealing with this relationship offline the way I am, oh God, no, I don't care. Please deal with it offline so that we stop having to focus on it. Please just stop. Don't support, but for the love of God the Almighty, stay the love of God the Almighty. Okay. Stay the gel, alright, out of my personal life. Me talking about it is not a fucking invitation. I will only bees from now on. Vlogtober will be zero drama. Team, we're going to Vlogtober, zero drama. Excellent. You talking about it online, you don't get to gatekeep what your audience talks about or thinks about. Sorry, that's not how this works. That's not how public platforms work. Privately, sure, yeah, absolutely. If you want to keep this shit private, great, go for it, mate. We don't need to talk about it if you don't put it on the internet. But if you put it on the internet, it's free game. Sorry. Anyway, back to Foodie.
Latasha, I don't know how, but it took social media break. I've been watching. I wouldn't give her a view. She's bashing someone for views, Chantal. I wouldn't even acknowledge them. Love you, Chantal. Exactly, Latasha. She has to bash people for views. Exactly. And just so you know, there's screenshots of her talking about her fucking domestic abuser or whatever in a very loving way. So why don't you go and fucking give her shit for making light of domestic abuse? Okay? How about that?
Is this not just what you're defining as bashing? Is that not what this is? Because every time it's this argument, and then let me turn it around and tell you the real tea, Christine, about all of these people and what they do. And you should hate them more than me. And that's ultimately where the argument goes. Don't like it.
How about that? Yeah, I'm gonna get those screenshots. I did too? No, I didn't. Bye, TJ. See you. Max, bye. See you later, Max. I don't care if they go to her channel. Good. Bye. You guys can go. Go to her channel. She is. Where's Marissa? Is she in here? Oh, Marissa, I'm modding you again. People are stupid. Go look. Where's the screenshots? Have you seen the movie Nightbreed? I have ELF.
Are these eyelashes the same?
It is amazing.
Hair? Because they look different.
I love it. It's one of my favorite horror movies.
Might just be.
Charisma, thank you for the super chats. You'd rather stay and chat with me? Hi, Hannah. Whenever I feel like it. Nancy! Chantal, I hit Marissa! Oh my god, Marissa. I've been blocking people. Hold on, Marissa. Where are you? Oh my god, I blocked Marissa by accident. Where is she?
I was thinking we might need to speed up, but no, this is okay.
Here she is.
It just seems like the outer lash seems a lot thinner on her left, so camera right. But it might just be the eyeshadow in the back.
Southern Sugar Dumpling. Long time watcher, first time caller. Love you, Chantal. Thank you, Southern Sugar. I appreciate it. I've been waiting for this day. Savage Keyboard too. I've been waiting. I can't do membership, but I think you're great. Thank you, Kim T. Plain cheeseburgers. Flutterby. I think I'm okay for now. Oh my god, Carby. It is 100 times better than the Popeye's chicken sandwich. The last time I got a Popeye chicken sandwich. Kelly. Foodie Beauty. So just how long after you trashed on Dawn did you go back? I'm not talking about that. It's my business.
What? 4 days? We can check. Hold on. We can check. I've got it here. Let's have a look at the videos. It was Arg So Over at Let's Bees. Black polka dot dress. So it was 3 to 4 days. That's how long. Because we had the paperclip stream 3 or 4 days ago. And then we had this. So yeah, we'd say 3 days. Would you consider the paperclip stream her dunking on, or whatever the hell that phrase was, old mate? That was certainly her bringing allegations of violence from old mate towards her to her channel. Not for the first time, but the most recent time, yeah, 3 days ago. So, and now we're back at old mates. Today. Wow. It's almost
I modded a troll? Who?
Almost like there's a
Who's
lesson
troll?
that should be learnt here. About safety.
Ariel, I wish you could see at least one of... Hi, Ariel, I see you! Ontario in. Hi, Shelly.
Oh, Mad, I agree. It's a chicken burger, hands down. Chicken sandwich, we don't know her.
Why not talk about something else? I agree. People want to act like they never do drugs. I know, Rochelle. They're not going to answer any questions. What's the point? I am answering questions, just ones I want to answer. Mongo Mango, you pissed off plain cheeseburger. I'm sorry. Personal life is her business. Did you run out of coke, hun? Oh, yeah.
Personal life is her business, but she continues to bring it to her channel to monetize it. So, like, what, that's what you do. Chantal, that's your job. If you don't want to do your job, find a different job. Take a break. Change your content. Do the thing. I don't sit here and get pressed that, like, people are watching me react, because that's what I do. It's kind of expected. So, Chantal, at this point, you've kind of lost the majority of your audience who remember vlogs, who remember, like, recorded content. I would love to see the return of recorded content, but I think that, like, the large portion of people who are in her audience interacting with her, at least, are probably people who have come up in the live stream era and are just used to 6 to 8 hours of Chantal live every day. I mean, there are obviously key players in there who have been there a lot longer, but I think the audience knows to expect hours and hours and hours of Chantal reading the chat and interacting, as opposed to anything else.
Did we make brownies? Did you run out of things
Sophia,
to do?
good to see you.
That's why
Welcome to
you're
the
here?
first live.
Karate Joe from chat. Let's give fucking weirdly calculated. Do you think I calculate anything? I'm not that smart. Fake Joe. Oh, it's not Joe?
And she can't talk about anything. Or she could turn the camera off.
Joe, is that really you?
Make all of these choices.
Joe, if that's you, send me a message right now. Tell me that's you. On
Hey, Marsha.
on Messenger, on WhatsApp. It's not Joe. I'm unmodding you. Joe, can you comment in the thing?
I think I don't think it needs to be, like,
It was Joe.
binary.
It wasn't Joe.
I think she could certainly do 2 pieces of content a week and
Hi,
a couple of
fans
live
from
streams,
Brazil, Rose.
and her members would be fine.
Set an alarm.
You know what? I won't say that, because I don't know what her members expect. I don't, because I don't understand it. Yeah, so I'll take all that back.
Yeah, right, J-Ron. You're mean to me. Naked lady, hi. Ariel.
Jamie, yeah, I agree.
Who else do I have to hide? Who's being mean? Let's just be fucking positive. Levi, I'm doing Eurobees.
Let's just be positive. How about you stop calling people stupid and morons and gullible, although you didn't use that word, because I don't know if you use that, if you know that word. But alleging to it. How about you stop being cruel towards your audience members, because they're believing someone else over you. Maybe you should take a moment and reflect on that, Chantal, and understand why people fail to trust you and what you say. Because, once again, in the span of a week, we've had, he threatened me with violence and that he would end me before the police could arrive, paraphrase. And then less than a week later, I'm back at his place making Nashville chicken sandwiches. And talking about reactors on the community tab. And it's definitely not cocaine, you guys, but I've specifically mentioned cocaine and no other hard drugs. So can you see, like, we don't need the list of reasons not to trust Chantal. She reminds us every week of why not to trust her narrative.
No, not soon.
See ya, Ali.
Punisher. Of course I read your comments. I love all you guys, I do.
Yeah, Shrek's. This is the
Joe.
stream where she uses the arsler. Again,
What?
for the multiple
Joe
whatever
may have been
time
vanilla
this year, and I
ranchers.
hate it.
Where are you, Joe? I need you to write in the chat so I can remod you. Annabelle.
I said it the other day. This is why I think Foodie needs a hobby outside
He
of
is very
YouTube.
abusive. I'm not modding him.
Because it's just, it doesn't seem,
My family doesn't want me around?
I'm not a professional.
Yeah,
It doesn't
so
seem
you feel
healthy.
that it's okay to harass them, right? My family loves me, and I don't care. There's no amount of drugs I'm going to try that's going to make them not love me. Where are you, Joe? You have to type in the chat, Joe. Hi, spooky girl! Oh, Scotia is going to get blocks. Who else? Stop enabling. Who else do I need to block? Nashies are gonna be gone, yeah. Is that you, Joe, for real? I need proof.
Mystery
Was that you,
Joe.
You, Joe? Can you write? Hi, Charisma. Thank you. I did lose weight. I'm losing weight. I'm kind of like... I hate Dreamweaver.
More reasons not to trust Chantal and disagree with her health journey. Yeah, her health journey. And just as a note, chat, I would like to remind everyone, internet reality, my reality, completely separate. Highly, highly, highly recommend taking the approach of hands off, zero interaction. That's all. That's all. We just watch. I don't need to sit here and call Foodie Beauty names. I'm not going to call her the things that she has called her chat, even though her content frustrates me so often enough, right? I don't know her. I know her character that she portrays when she turns the camera on. And I just don't want to be like that, you know? I don't want to be okay using the R slur consistently. I don't want to be okay with calling people in my chat morons and idiots, regardless of their approach, because you have to remember that as a content creator, you're the one in control. You get to turn the camera off, you get to block people, you get to do all of these things. It's Chantal's approach, right? Personally, I think Chantal revels in the ability to belittle members in her chat and be like, you're a fucking idiot, you're a moron, fuck off, you clearly do drugs, like, all of that. She's on the platform, so she has the ability not the ability, she has the authority in this circumstance, I suppose. And judgments of her character come out primarily because she's not great at talking about or dealing with people.
Cho, which one is you? The math was so good. Oh, the Dreamweaver one? Okay, hold on. Then I saw you, caught you so surprised. Single teardrop falling from your eyes. Thank you, Mama Bear. Shrinking Project. You're not blocked. Yeah, I did.
Fig, I kind of agree. Again, I don't know Foodie. I just know what I watch. But considering the consistency that she's online,
I'm gonna smoke a little bit,
drawing
but
conclusions about her
it
character
won't be as
is
bad as if I did edibles. Just a little
reasonable.
bit. Hold on. What do you guys want to do? You want to bees? I have a Disney singing princess voice. I know. What Disney song should I sing to torture you guys? Arm Shake, the Naked Lady!
I mean, whatever she sings, I'm singing along.
Welcome to Very Important Beezers.
I'm a
Let's play 20 questions. I do inhale. Another stupid thing that friggin' moron said with the side ponytail. Why do you guys... How can you even stand to watch her? Look at her. No, Penella, I'm not modding you. You're friggin'...
See, it's saying things like that that really drive home the, I suppose, the hypocrisy, right? How can you even stand to look at her? How can you stand to watch her? It's like, Foodie, you don't like that... You don't like if people say shit like that about you, in terms of how you look, specifically, because that's where that conversation leads. So, like, why say it about other people? Oh, that's right, because you're just kind of mean. Angelina, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Angelina says she attracts the energy, she exudes negativity. I think she also... Thank you for the super chat, by the way, Angelina. I think she also focuses on it a lot, perhaps too much. I'm not saying you can't handle, like, whatever comes your way. That's how you handle it, and whatever. Again, learning to deal with negativity is a thing of maturity. So if you're consistently seeing things in chat that you disagree with, 1, don't pay attention to it. 2, if you really don't agree with it, it's your channel, mate. You get to make the choice, but you don't have to revel in the fact that you're calling people idiots and blocking them. You could just block them, or you've introduced your moderators, you could let them do it. I'm not saying that it's just and right that people attack people on the internet. Like, we're literally just watching stories. I don't recommend personal conflict. But as the person with the power, you get the ability to do what you wish.
Control. Burrito check. Oh, fuck off. Hi, Brenna. I'm modding Brenna again. Plug of that not natural chicken. Moonlight. Poutine pusher. Karaoke. Who gives a shit how much I inhale? Oh, it's only Jody. What's the point of my life?
Your lungs probably give a shit. The ones that have had pulmonary embolisms at least twice and suffer from asthma. Can we start talking about health again? Because that's so much more important than, like, anything else. Team, I'm going to say it at the midpoint here. I hope you're all taking care of yourself and your health. You're doing something productive and that you're taking charge of how you feel and think. Because we'll keep talking about the health forever. I am very concerned about all of those comorbidities that we got listed out from December, the start of the year, whenever it was. That none of that has changed. I'm concerned at the fact that we're spruiking 70 pounds down because of cocaine use. I'm concerned with all of it. So just don't do as Foodie do.
What's the point of watching her lives of my lives? Let's just give shit to everybody. I feel like venting.
Why is she smoking?
Another
Melody?
broken promise. Oh well, I guess you don't need to be here then.
I'm not a professional, but I think that Foodie quite enjoys getting really high. That. I was going to say avoidance, but the more we talk about avoidance, the more it doesn't make a lot of sense that Foodie's doing this so often, because it just doesn't make sense to me. But I'm not a professional, so I wouldn't be able to, like, say anything about it. It just doesn't make sense to me to be the type of person who avoids reality and yet sit on camera and be confronted with the reality for hours and hours and hours, unless you get high as butts, which we've seen pretty consistently in the past.
I'm not doing edibles, at least, so... Oh, wait. Saw you, caught you by surprise. Hi, Sammy.
Yeah,
Speaks
Sarah,
the truth.
the
You're an
community
idiot for
tabs a
believing
lot.
that. She has a personality? Oh my god, that's the funniest thing I ever heard in my life.
But we all have personalities. Everybody does. Doesn't matter if you're a reaction channel, whether or not you're a primary content creator, whether or not you're an audience member. Everybody has a personality, Chantal. Trying to belittle and dismiss someone because of their lack of personality is pretty childish, if you ask me. But
Chrissy knows it all. Goodbye. If you didn't go live, she wouldn't have content. Exactly. I'm gonna talk to my freaking YouTube manager about this.
the YouTube
This is
manager.
ridiculous. How do these people listen to this moron just make up lie after lie after lie?
I still don't quite understand whether or not it's Foodie's irritation at alleged lies, according to her, or if it's just because she... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's interesting.
Andreas.
Anyway.
And she encourages fucking abuse shaming. Does Stabby still hit you? Koki? What kind of fucking bullshit is that? You people are fucking sick. And I'm blocking all of you. I'm sick of this shit. I want to go back to fucking positive frigging live streams.
Okay, so I'm not gonna sit here and say that I'm okay with any of that type of discussion. I think that chats about abuse and domestic violence should be handled with respect and seriousness. But again, I don't know what she's talking about. Just in context of no other person other than Chantal prefacing this situation. But what I will say is that it is very hard for audience members to sit through the emotional roller coaster of he threatens me with violence, he, this, that, and the other, and then we go back to visiting him days later. And you could say, well, Zach, you might be looking at it too. You're not looking. You've never been in this situation. You don't know what it's like, and that's fair. I don't have the lived experience that Chantal has. However, I do have the audience experience of sitting through this same example multiple times now. Multiple times, Chantal has said, guys, or alluded to, guys, have you ever been in an abusive relationship? Guys, this thing happened to me. He did this. Guys, I saw his rap sheet. He was in prison in 2019. Guys, he threatened me with this. Like, we've been having this conversation pretty consistently over the last few months, and yet she continues to just dismiss any sense of concern or worry or fear, even though that's what she's portraying in those discussions, and instead continues to go back. She's there with him right now after Paperclipgate. So yes, it's confusing, and possibly part of the interest that audiences feel is trying to unpack trying to understand the type of person who's having that conversation with the audience and then putting themselves back in that situation willingly. That's one of the hardest things that I try to unpack in this mess.
I will be reporting her. I'm gonna take the time to actually write my case. I'm not even gonna talk about it.
She's not gonna talk about it, but apparently she might be talking about it. Christina, thank you very much for the super chat. Christina says she is so different than when she first started her channel. Yes, agree. Thank you for your channel. It's such a safer space to talk and break down these talks. Oh, Christina, my absolute pleasure. Thank you for the super chat and for the kind words. I am very thankful that this corner of the internet is the way that it is. I'm very thankful for everybody in the chat for being part of it. And I understand that not all of us are going to agree with our personal perspectives or judgments or criticisms, and I get that, but I do ask for it to remain as respectful as possible. So thank you for the talking point and for the super chat, Christina.
I'm not going to say what I'm going to do. I'm just going to do it, and the day will come. It's disgusting. Disgusting, the shit she says and the people in her fucking chat. Go look at the chat right now. Yeah, I do drugs. Weed. It's illegal here. Do you take anything for pain? That's even worse.
That's not true. That's not true. Let's remember that Chantal is not an authority. Chantal is not a professional. And Chantal doesn't have the right to tell you that taking your prescription pain medication is worse for you than weed. She doesn't. I had a really big issue hearing this because I don't know if anyone will be influenced or take advice from Chantal, but I sure as hell hope they don't, ever, in any way, ever. She's not a medical professional and neither am I. If you have concerns about pain, medication, and weed, go and speak to a professional, please, and thank you.
Hi, Louisa. Oh, Nina, go back to what's her face? Emerson, you're 4 weeks sober. That's amazing. She sucks as a fucking DV survivor, and I don't sit here and cry and be like, I'm only gonna interfere in your life because I care about you. Full of shit. That's a fucking lie. You believe that, though?
I'm just going to rewind and listen to that again, because the first part of it really upsets me.
Amazing. She sucks as a fucking DV survivor, and...
Now, one part of me, fully acknowledging the fact that I've never experienced domestic violence and haven't had to go through that. However, I do respect anyone who has had to deal with that, obviously. And we've had some big conversations with individuals who have survived through circumstances like that, being confronted by circumstances by that either directly or as an associate or as a family member. Chantal, I don't think you get to make a judgment on who sucks as a DV survivor. I just don't think that's a good thing to say. Now, you might want to turn around and say, well, Zach, weren't you just saying that you don't understand her going back to Old Mate after crying on live streams and this, that, and the other? Yeah, you might want to shout hypocrisy. However, the key difference, I feel, is that you going on a live stream and telling your audience about your situation, being upset about it, and essentially, in my mind, asking for sympathy, all of that should probably happen in the privacy of your own support network that isn't a public platform. To do it multiple times and return to the individual after your audience has, from the rooftops, shouted, girl, get out, you deserve better, nobody deserves violence. These are all these red flags. Not necessarily judging how you're dealing with all of that, but certainly questioning your decisions. Particularly when none of it actually makes sense. Like, none of it makes logical sense. There is no logic. And that's kind of the hardest part. Anyway, we'll continue.
I don't sit here and cry and be like, I'm only going to interfere in your life because I care about you. Full of shit. That's a fucking lie. Do you believe that, though? You believe that she thinks she's being righteous? Cool.
I'm not interfering or I'm not interfering, not interacting. Chantel's life, other side of the planet, zero impact on me. I'm literally here watching YouTube. Guys, these are public streams. Anybody can watch this shit. Anybody. And anybody can be influenced or impacted by any of these storylines at any time. But Chantel doesn't think that her audience deserves the respect. Anyway. Whatever.
Oh, hi. Wait,
Hey,
oh my God, I'm
that's
so behind. I can't keep up with this shit. People are just projecting onto you. I know, obviously. It's so obvious. It's just annoying that people can't see it. Anyways, I'm going to... give me a minute.
Oh, I think we can skip ahead through this. Oh, I wonder how the brownies turn out. Back to fun chats. Let's go back to fun chats. Instead of getting upset on the internet. Let's not do that.
Then I saw you, caught you by surprise. A single teardrop falling from your eyes. The brownies are ready.
Yay! Real, I agree. Life is too short to be this upset. Yes.
It is the weekend, Joe.
Particularly about
it's the weekend till midnight.
internet drama. It's just wild.
Who told me I can sing? I did. Can play for your phone bill? Sure. No, my mods are gonna power trip. I like that, EG. I'm glad there's only a few people in here, okay? Sing girl, Messy Jessie. Please stop being so mean. Please go to members only if you can.
Team, I forgot. Sorry, it's already been an hour and a half. Thank you all so much for being here. Almost 900 of you currently. Thank you for joining me on this lovely Sunday afternoon. I appreciate it. I hope you're having a fabulous day. I hope you're being productive. And if you'd like to hit that like button for me, I'd appreciate that very much.
Contain your emotions. I'm not being mean. Am I being mean?
Well,
thank you, Cybele. Have you seen the 1980 movie The Gates of Hell? No, I have not. Is this a Italian horror movie? Haley, I don't need brownies. Neither do you. Can you explain what are the lies? No, Chrissy, I can't. I don't feel like talking about her.
This isn't a conversation about weight. This is a conversation about diabetes. Untreated type 2 diabetes, unmanaged diabetes, probably not going to play really well with the carb bombs that are brownies. Yeah, your pancreas and multiple other systems within your body probably don't need the brownies. But, you know, you don't care, so why should we?
Why are the mods power tripping? Jojo, because I gave them the right to. Oh, Bay Nation!
Both
Are you guys
has.
on Lushing? I did. The brownies are done. They're here. She's profiting. She's a single white female.
I did say Sunday. It is.
You're
It's
just
Sunday
acting cocky.
afternoon. Oh, sorry, no,
No,
it's
I'm
Sunday.
act-
Jesus, it's Tuesday. Sorry, team. I'm getting my days mixed up. It feels like a Sunday afternoon. It is, in fact, Tuesday afternoon.
Acting cocky because people are pissing me off. Like a rhinestone cowboy.
Bum, bum. Something about a rodeo.
I came on live to talk to my friggin' fans. Not to be abused. I'm having another hoot.
A hoot and a holler? Oh, okay. Why aren't we hooting on visuals now? I don't know. She keeps swapping in
You don't
and
know what
out.
I'm doing with my family, so shut up.
Jesus.
How about that? Subscribers, not fans?
Do you know what the interesting thing?
Yeah.
Pardon me as well. Sorry, I had a little bit of a moment situation type deal. Do you know what the interesting thing is as well? Because I've kind of fallen off watching Amber because I can only listen to her interact with her chat on her couch for so long, and I think I figured out the key differences. Because although Chantal's narrative is particularly messier, with the storylines that have been weaving in and out, I will give Amber credit and say that she has certainly managed to handle the live streams in a better capacity, I suppose, than Chantal does with these open streams. Admittedly, her lives are all locked behind members only, so she's got that going on. But it certainly seems tonally probably, that Chantal doesn't deal with the open streams well. So again, why would you choose to put yourself in that situation? Yeah. If Chantal was able to not focus on the negative in her chat, then perhaps she might be having a better time. But I don't think that's her intent. And I think understanding the intent of these open streams is the more interesting thing to unpack from this content.
Yes. Hi, Chantal. Don't pay attention to people that are mean. It's embarrassing that they spend their time saying rude things to me.
Totally,
Why
probably.
are they here? It's pathetic.
Absolutely.
I agree. Sing Fever. Sing Fever. Sing Blinding Lights. How does, okay, Fever. Never know how much I love you. Never know how much I care. When you put your arms around me,
I get a fever that's so hard to bear. You give me fever.
Fever! For Blinding
Good song.
Lights. How does it start? I don't even know the words. Tara! Can you afford? Well, depends. Okay, so yeah, people are gonna be timed out, I guess, not blocked. I don't know. I'm just sick of people. You know who to friggin'... You ruined the song? What song?
Can't be ruined. She can't ruin that song.
Yes! Rusty Spoons. Please don't time me out.
Yeah, Susanka, I think her intent is to do exactly what she's doing. Yes. To get angry at the chat, to stir up drama, to talk about reaction channels, to engage with her haters.
Girls, help me out. My son just stole home to win his baseball tournament. Oh my god, Rosemary's Baby. Shout out to Rosemary's Baby and your son. That's awesome.
Because
so
again,
awesome.
you have the choice of what you interact with in chat as the content creator, because you're the one reading the chat. And that's not justifying
wasn't blocked, I don't think.
That's not to justify any rudeness. Like, absolutely, if there's vile shit in the chat, get rid of it. But also, like, you get to choose what you read. Eliza, no, I have not.
Hi, Pammy
Should I?
Chick.
Do I need to look at
Your
brow
baby brother's
products?
birthday.
Probably. My brows are a little thin.
Hey. Then go back there, Raven. Ugh, that's what I mean. Fuck, why can't you do your own fucking content, you fucking parasite? Seriously, like, this is what happens. Don't bring your stupid, fucking, ugly, stupid, retarded fans to me, okay? Ugh. And yes, I'm pissed off.
Cool. So, Arsla, not okay. Learn to better your vocabulary and learn to understand why that word might be hurtful and hateful. towards people. Cool. We've had this discussion at least once before on this channel. Stop using slurs, Chantel. Learn to be a better human, please. Please. Second of all, I don't, personally, encourage interaction. This is an internet fantasy land. This is a frame inside of another frame that I look at while I talk. That's it. This is her reality on the other side of the planet, and I've got nothing to do with it. So there's no point in me interacting with Chantel. It's just me watching Chantel's. This is the stories. It's me watching. This may as well be television for any argument. This may as well be a movie. This is self-directed, self-written, self-acted. That's all it is. Except it's someone's real life, and they're choosing to do all of this. So that's all on that. I think that was the poignant points to make there. Yeah, she fully knows that word is not acceptable and refuses to adapt or learn because she got called out on it earlier this year. Was it last year? Sometime. I think it was last year.
Yes. You just vile people in there. That's what I'm saying. That's all her freaking chat is idiots who are obsessed with me. She thinks like, ooh, look at, I have such a big chat just because I'm talking about Chantal, so I better do it. Like, how are you even proud?
Do you know what, team? I'm going to say this quite loudly and with my chest, as they would say. The most joy and the happiest I get when I read chat is when we're talking about our own things that we've overcome, our own successes, when we're talking about recipe ideas, when we're talking about things that are not known universally, or when Pulpy's pronunciations happen to come up. That's what makes me happiest, and that's what makes me, I suppose, gladdest to have this corner of the internet look like this corner of the internet. Because if you want to go and talk about Chantal, you can throw a rock, mate. You'll find a place to do it. I think that's a universal phrase. I hope so. Throw a stone, maybe? And you'll find a place to do that, right? You can talk about Chantal wherever the hell you want to talk about Chantal. You can do it on her channel. You can do it on reaction channels. You can do it on forums. You can do it wherever. Personally, I find the most joy and interest hearing about the audience that's here and who want to chat about things that are side by side, I suppose, on topic with the content that we watch. Not just as a community, but I suppose just as audience members, right? Like, there is one universal for people in the chat right now, and that's that we have one common interest, and that's watching Chantal. For whatever purpose that is, that's yours, and you have that right as an audience member. No one can tell you what is or is not the right reason to watch Chantal. But it is the one common interest that brings us all together. Angelina, thank you for the super chat. Angelina says, I can't imagine experiencing close passing and acting this way. It shows how self-absorbed she is. Angelina, thank you for the super chat and for the talking point. I've spoken about this week. I would handle the loss of a family member differently. I can't tell Chantal how to grieve or how to process her loss or how to do any of that. All I can tell is, as an audience member, this doesn't seem a healthy coping mechanism for dealing with grief or loss or any of those things, because it looks the same as it has always looked, and it confuses me, ultimately. Thank you for the super chat, Angelina.
Out of your channel when that's what your content is. Like, anyway. I don't know, Chloe. See this comment, you need to find your own content. Yeah, and Julia, you can suck dick too.
Hey, I'm
yes,
just
I did.
Oh, sorry, saying hi while that was going on.
No, you can't. Did you watch any NBAs? I want to watch them, but Shark eats girl. I'm obsessed with you women, but in the fun beezing way. Yes.
Hello, Emma.
Hi, Kara. Bye. Bye, Kauai.
Rowdy, I did see that community
Mary.
post, yeah.
Yes, Alyssa. I am. Someone pays a super chat, just because you give me money doesn't mean you can talk shit. Unless it's like I told you, if it's $15, yes. If it's not, then fuck off.
If you don't want to interact with negativity, don't bait it. Cool? Cool. I mean, that's just sensible, really.
Okay, Kels, then bye.
Also, pardon me.
I don't know what to say. That's where you draw the line? Okay.
Veronica, nice. You've got a 30k trail race? Damn. Good luck, mate.
I'm not apologizing for anything
That's
anymore
huge.
because, like, compared to what people say about me, and you have no problem supporting that, that's fine. Juniper Breeze. French fry girl? Really? You have no problem, though, right? Calling people cokey and everything else? Go fuck yourself. Hard in the ass with a broom. Go fuck yourself with a broom. How about that? Crescent Moon, welcome to Very Important Beezers. Ready, set, bees! Bye, Care Bear. Yes, I'm proud of my channel. Bye, Rebecca.
Okay, choices.
No, we're not adding any toppings to the brownies.
Oh, there's the brownies in the back.
Bye, Kels.
Also, there's kind of an argument in my family whether or not, like, icing or frosting, however you... Also, what's the difference between icing and frosting? Chat, help me out. Feel free. Whether or not you do add anything to the top of brownies, probably not. It's a no from me. Because we make, like, a chocolate slice, which is often made of Wheat Bix as a base, because it's, like, half the effort and you don't actually need to bake it. So Wheat Bix, butter, cocoa, sugar, I think. And then you just let that kind of set up. You can bake it, but you can also just let... Anyway, that's not the point. Do you put a topping on a brownie?
See ya.
Like icing sugar, I could see. Marshmallows, maybe. Or you could do like marshmallow
Minka.
fluff on top. That might be okay.
Hi, Tinky Winky.
Ice cream's a good option, Wiz.
Elena, bye.
Well, I thought icing and frosting was the same as well, Addict. But I think icing is like royal icing. So you've got royal icing for piping.
Thank you, coffee
on cookies and stuff. And then you've got like donut glaze.
So
but
what?
That's different.
They are being R words, okay? In a figurative sense. I don't...
They are being R words in a figurative sense. It doesn't make it better. It doesn't make any of it better. It's a slur. Get it out of your vocabulary, mate.
Care. Mama of Steel. Oh, fuck off. I knew it. Just fuck off. I don't care. Mama of Steel, good for you. Amber Brandon, welcome to Very Important Beezers. Ready, set, bees! I'm sick of people hating on every single thing that comes out of my mouth. So you know what?
Okay.
That's it.
Great, but here's the thing. I don't hate on everything that Chantel says. Sometimes Chantel has a point, and sometimes she's got a moment of levity that I enjoy. I haven't enjoyed it for a while because the storylines haven't really allowed it. That's it. This is not people having an issue with everything that you say, Chantel. This is people having an issue with a slur, and having an issue with your general demeanor and approach towards people. Just that. And once again, you can argue, well, she's receiving heat in the comments. She's being called names. She's being called this, that, and the other. Okay. As a mature adult, you get to choose how you react to that. Is it fair and just that people criticize and are judgmental? Everybody's entitled to that opinion. But again, they choose how to approach that. If they come at you calling you all types of names under the sun, is it right? No. But you're an adult and you're on the internet. You get to choose how you deal with that.
You should check out FFG's Kiwi Farms. I don't give a shit about her. I don't want to check her out. God. I'm sick of that. Like, if I say something out of anger, people just, like, hold it against me, like, forever. You know what I mean? I have not seen Malignant, no. The brownies. No, they're out.
I want to see these brownies. Keen.
They've been out for a while.
A keen little bean. Bean?
Everyone used to say the R word. Everyone's offended by everything these days. Everything.
Not everything, just slurs. Well, not just slurs, but in this instance, slurs.
And I'm not gonna... I'm sick of, like, worrying about what I say. I'm so fucking over it.
This is the... Team, I don't know how long everyone's been here, but this is the exact same argument she made last time. We all used to say it. How dare people criticize what I say? I'm just going to say whatever I want. Great. Chantel, you are in control of your own function. You get to say whatever you want. But also understand that every action has a consequence. Me thinking that your character is not great because you continue to use slurs, don't apologize, and don't learn to be better. Cool, that's the consequence. The consequence of you continuing to use slurs and refusing to understand why, and refusing to respect other people's concern when you use slurs, makes me think you're not great. That's the consequence. That's it. That's all it is.
I'm sick of this shit.
For me, at least, right? Other people, it will impact them differently. I respect and understand that. Chantel won't learn.
Seriously. Ugh. Snowflake. Exactly. And if you don't like it, then leave. My mom and I beezed together tonight for her B-day.
Exactly,
Happy birthday,
Mish.
Melanie. You watch
learn and grow.
Family chick. Welcome to Very Important Beezers. Ready, set, beez. Yeah, open chat? Obviously not. But I like a lot of you aren't members, but... Oh, Kristen. Well, then see you later. They've said a lot worse. They've said a lot worse. I don't even want to hear it. Hate me for saying it all you want. I don't give a shit.
Great.
I don't give a shit.
Again, it is not a competition. It is not a race to the bottom. It is not a hierarchy of who is worse and who is better. Personally, I don't know if this works for everybody, but I don't have like a mental list of everybody that I know, and based on what they've said and the actions that they've taken, I don't rank people based on how good or bad I think of them, or how positively or negatively I think of them. That doesn't exist in my head. It's not a race. That's not how this works. And every time I hear Chantel compare either herself or two other people, I always think that in her mind, perhaps that is how it works. Perhaps Chantel does have a list of human beings and she knows exactly where she falls and everyone else falls, and that sounds very judgmental to me. But
Chrissy, bye.
Pardon me. Hey, Baroque. Yeah, we caught them early.
Yeah, antagonizing, exactly. Well, no, I'm not saying that he is, but... Anyways, I want to talk about fuck. Like, why is this, like, all it's become? Like, I told you I don't want to talk about it.
Uh-huh.
So,
Great.
mind your business.
Instead of berating the chat, why don't you just ignore it? That's another option. You don't want to talk about something? Great, don't focus on it and don't talk about it.
Hi. Yes, I have falsies on. Sandra, keep open chat because you like to see the hate and then you want me to mod you. I don't fucking think so. My channel's sunsetting? Good. FFG is honestly so annoying. Blah, 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 blah. I'll fart on all the haters. They're spicy. Sharing my private life? Do you know how many fucking YouTubers do that? Does that give you the right to go and write on my grandma's obituary? Does that give you the right to come to my house? Does that give you the right to call the cops? Does that give you the right to know every single thing I do in my life?
If you choose to show it. If you choose to show it. Depending on who you are as an audience member, you might check in to Chantel every now and then. You might watch her every day. She might be your motivation to go for a walk in the morning. She might be your listening buddy while you're lifting weights. Those are both examples of me. If you choose to show it, you have chosen to show what you show on camera. And I watch and I listen because I am an audience member. Her reality, completely separate. I vehemently disagree with what happened with Grandma. There is an entire family who had to go through a mourning process that was disrupted by outside forces, which I don't agree with. I don't agree with the welfare checks in the instances that occurred with Chantel. I don't agree with a lot of the real life stuff, right? Because I continue to say this is her reality and this is mine. I don't want anything to do with Chantel's real world at all. I think the people who are in Chantel's life have to deal with Chantel, and that should be enough. I think that there have been instances where she's put her community health in danger, specifically driving while inebriated and crossing bloody county borders, provincial borders at, you know, the drop of a hat, and claiming, you know, essential travel and all this, that, and the other. I can think that. I feel bad for the community, but I'm not part of that community. It doesn't affect me. What does affect me as an audience member is seeing it all, and all of it being monetized. So, yeah. Your content doesn't exist in a vacuum. So yes, I believe I have the right to remember Chantal's narratives because she chooses to show them on camera. Anyway, Peapot Fairy, good to see you, mate. Thanks for the super chat. Peapot says, hi, team. I'm on a date and we'll check the replay, but I wanted to hone in and thank you for your recipe/help advice on the Discord. It's already helped me a lot. Oh, our pleasure, Peapot. That's great to hear. I hope you have a fabulous day. Thanks for checking in. Thank you for the super chat and enjoy the rewatch when you do. Jen, thank you for the super chat. Jen says she doesn't have to throw an insult back to someone she feels insulted at. I agree, Jen, yes. Be the better person, display the behaviour you want in your own life. I agree, Jen, 100%. It's not tick for tack, like, at all. You can be an adult and walk away from an argument, and you don't even need to make it an argument. It can be an offhand comment, and should it exist? No, but you can be mature enough to, like, walk away from it. Thank you for the super chat. Rowdy, thank you for the super chat as well. Rowdy says, check your Twitter. Okay, I will do. Possibly not on stream, but I'll see how I can go, Rowdy. Thanks for the super chat.
No, it doesn't.
Andraste, this was yesterday's.
If you can't handle that, goodbye. I'm not taking shit anymore. Another, oh yeah. Fat shaming, really nice. Last Nashi? Oh my god, I didn't have enough Nashis. People taking out their failures. Mermaid, my child is on the spectrum and I've never related the R word to her. Give me a break. You're the offensive one. People are just looking for... It's just fucking outrage for nothing. You know what I mean? Oh well, boom. Bye. Flirty Hershey.
Hey, Selena.
I got the autumn tree from Amazon. Sarah, go fuck yourself. Sarah, another Sarah. Just, bye. You can have a brownie.
I think the other hard thing as well is that, like, regardless of whether or not it's hateful comments or criticism, we'll never know because the way everything's set up, like, you may not be reading the chat, you may not have a recording of the chats get deleted if people get blocked. So context is really hard when she's just out here calling people morons and telling them to fuck off. So because I don't think well of Chantal, I personally believe that it's just people potentially calling her out. Whether or not they're calling her awful things, I don't know. Anyway, Veronica, thank you for becoming a channel
member. The Mafe tomorrow.
Welcome
I know.
to Popster.
Turgeon, get a life. Alyssa, go fuck yourself. Who else do I have to tell to go fuck herself? Aurelia. Hi, Ty. Bye. A good lay does everyone right. Yes.
Oh,
yes,
she was blocking
I am.
anyone who was using those emojis.
Hi, Laura.
That makes sense, Mushroom. Also, hi.
Nobody hurt BBJ, shut up. I miss members chat, me too. Oh, it is fast. I can't stand you. Well then, Vicky, go fuck yourself. Who else can I tell to go fuck themselves? Hi, Candace!
That's why I think she enjoys this.
Pookie, does Chantal call anyone who's special the R word? No, don't act all stupid for her calling FFG the R word. Purple Mermaid. What's the point of open chats? Oh no, because I have people who are watching who don't have memberships and I like to interact with them sometimes.
But you could interact with them offline, mate. Like, your YouTube platform isn't the only way that you can have a conversation with people. And that's the concern with the reliance on the lives that I think, like, as things have progressed. Like, I've spoken a lot about Chantal's like network being more and more online, and that her real life connections seem to be less and less, which is ultimately not what you want to see, I suppose. This is why these conversations probably shouldn't be happening on YouTube. If you want to talk with your mates who are not channel members, find a different way to do it that isn't available for public consumption, because this is, again, available for public consumption. It just is. This is not private. If you want it to be private, if you want all of these conversations and discussions to be private, put it on private. Find a way to make it private. This is what you do for your career. This is your job. So you have chosen to make these conversations public for money. There are consequences when it's public. And those consequences are often people thinking you're not great because of a lot.
I know, I did give Pammy Chick a thing. Bay Nation. Chantal, you're doing great. Thank you. Oh, it's going too fast. I can't keep up. Should I slow it down more? Dye your hair a fun color? An honest question. Does it hurt your feelings when people openly dislike the people you date? No, it doesn't hurt my feelings. I don't care, really.
Great. She doesn't care that we don't like Old Mate. Fabulous. Very good. Also, she did just post a video 26 minutes ago. A 26-minute video of watching the VMAs from Old Mate's place. Great.
Yeah, I think so, Donna. I'm probably going to get off soon anyway. Put it 5 minutes? 5 minutes! No, don't time out Shroomy. I have no idea. Kalamazoo? I'm not liked by Jen's caregiver. I don't know where she is. Eat a brownie. Virginia.
Are we going to see the brownies?
Open chat.
I hope so. I want to see them cut up.
So.
Buttons.
I want to do panel chats, but I have to set that up and everything. You know how I am with that. Hi, Lucy Lou.
Talking about that for a while.
School starts tomorrow.
I don't know how I feel about it.
Oh my gosh, really? Cardi Barbie? Good luck.
No, I do. Not great.
Your Jigglypuff? Do makeup? Yeah, make it slow down.
Oh, I'm not watching that VMAs thing, Lucy. It's all good.
Thank you, Princess Baby. I need an even slower mode. I'm probably not going to do... He doxed Fedora and told Peanut to break her back. She said some horrible fucking shit. She basically told Gaining Ground... FFG told Gaining Ground that his mother, has dementia to forget his ass. She's a fucking lowlife piece of shit. And every one of her supporters, Queenish, another lowlife piece of shit, this idiot, messages me on Instagram, calls me a fat cow, and she looks like a fucking dumpling. Okay? So, please don't message me if you look like a dumpling and call me fat. Thank you, Kristen.
Just gonna sit back here, away from the internet drama, watch my stories, point the camera. That's it. And I believe very little, because Chantal, it's not the narrator I want anything to come from, ever.
How come you can't go fuck yourself, War? How about that?
Oh, hey, Queenish.
Hey,
Thank you for clarifying. Not true. Don't even have Instagram.
Tried baked peanut butter graham crackers with cannabis polybug? No! The hypocrisy is disturbing. This whole fucking 4 years. This is why animals so much more better. Oh, Jay Connor, well, you're probably a bigger train wreck. That's why you're here. Bye. Don't let them get under your skin, I know, but... I don't care if she fat shames me or not. Thank you so much. Thank you.
See, Chantal didn't need to bring any of that up. Chantal doesn't need to ever bring any of this stuff up, but she does, because... I don't know. I don't know why. Again, it's the ranking of people. Well, they're worse because this is what they look like and they call me this. I hate it. I hate it. It's so gross.
Ooh, wait, where is it? Ember. You groomed your cat and she has bald spots. Can't like it. Sam used to. Can I bark on it for you? Ronald. Where's Pookie? Who blocked Pookie? Did I block Pookie? I didn't block anybody.
Also, Chantal continuing not to understand, like saying humans are the worst, animals are so much better. I mean, have that conversation. But Chantal's inability to understand that, again, like, her audience are human. Her audience are people. Her audience are the ones who help pay her way and help keep her roof over her head. And as she has said, she is reliant on her members to keep her roof over her head. She has used that line of manipulation before. If it's just whiplash, the manipulation into the you're all trash, for me.
React to what comes out of my mouth. But go back there then. You're not fat. You're voluptuous. Hi, Enzo. Well, good luck, Ty. Bun Burrow. I'm making you a mod again. And Bay Nation. Oops, sorry. Add moderator. There we go. Excuse me. Rug, I'm fat. I don't care that they can shame all they want. Really, I don't really care. It doesn't hurt my feelings. It's just, it's annoying that people come in here. Look.
I will note, Quinish, that's a very good point. Quinish says she won't ever take this conversation private because then she'd literally have zero content to monetize. Yeah. Nothing's private. Like, I was shocked and surprised when we got so much of the old mate conversation recently because it was all clarification, right? And now she's saying, oh, I'll tell the truth. Everybody's monetizing lies, so I may as well like make a video about the truth and this, that, and the other. And it is stark in contrast when the last few attempts at this has been, oh, I'll just keep it quiet. I won't tell you. You guys don't deserve to know. But because of the format, her like everything is just interaction with chat. And that's not just about YouTube content, but that's also her days. Like how long has it been since Chantal has had interaction with her VIBs? Like it's as an audience member, not a professional. It seems there's a heavy reliance on the interaction within that hug box that might not be healthy.
I don't have a problem with people calling me names. I don't have a problem. I've never come on here and cried and been like, oh, I say I look like an egg. Number one, because look at the sword.
Flashback to when she was doing that walking vlog and people allegedly called her something in French and she had words to say about it in the car. Again, I'm not justifying the fact that people are using trash language. I don't like it. We are adults. We do not need to be calling people names up in here. It's really not that deep. But we can have better conversations. But okay, Chantal. Just clarity.
Number two, that's my whole problem is the hypocrisy of these people. It's just they're hypocrites. Oh my god! Right from Callie fucking copyright claiming right after I got shit. How many times were people copyright claiming them when they actually use my content? But it's not okay for people to use your content, right?
Mate, use my content all you want. I don't mind.
That's exactly my problem. So many dumplings in the chat. Selective outrage. Exactly.
Oh, Angelina, congratulations.
Exactly.
My hands are up. Thank you for sharing, and congrats.
I need serious help. I need serious help because I catch bullshit. Right? Is that why? Ugh, degenerates.
Degenerates? Okay.
Hi, Sam.
Interesting.
Oh my god, Carby Barbie. Should we have a brownie? What do you think?
Please
Let's have a brownie.
do. I mean, don't, but also do what you want, but I want to see the brownies. Pulpy's pronunciation compilations. Perfect match. Go for it.
Pete will be happy that I made brownies for a change.
Oh, really, Hunger? I have no idea of the context of any of that discussion, I don't know why people... So thank you for correcting me.
The box brownies are, like, delicious. Yeah.
Was it a re-upload with no commentary? Yeah, that's not cool.
Uh-oh.
Not at all. I think that Chantel just feels, and you can make your own opinion on the validity of this. I think Chantel feels that reaction channels wouldn't exist without her content, right? And like, if you follow the logical steps, like, yeah, I wouldn't be reacting to this if it didn't exist. But Chantel wants to create this content without repercussion and without criticism and without critique and without any of that stuff. So media doesn't exist in a vacuum unless it's personal. And you want to keep it personal and private, keep it personal and private. None of us have to watch. And it's not like I have to watch. I'm just interested in watching. And just because I don't necessarily like a lot of the stuff that I see, I'm still interested.
She made fun of my hysterectomy.
Spoilers.
That bitch made fun of my hysterectomy. Exactly. Now I'm supposed to have fucking sympathy for her? Fuck that.
I don't know the context of that. Sorry, team. Wait, did you cut it? Yeah, you did cut it. Let's eat a brownie.
Sam has a dingleberry? Sam?
Oh, I hope not. Poor Sam. There it is. For a box brownie, that doesn't look as consistent as what I would have hoped. Why is it? It doesn't look like it's been... I don't think it's been mixed correctly because it's multicolored through the middle. Like, on the edges I could understand, but that does not look moist.
Scott, that nasty lady was coming for you in her stream. Macbeth? There are leeches.
Eleanor, thank you very much for the super chat. Okay, sorry, Chantel, I'm interrupting you for just a moment. Eleanor says, love your content and live reacts. Have a good day. Eleanor, thank you for the super chat and for the kind words. I absolutely will have a fabulous day. I hope you have a great day as well. Thank you for the super chat. Back to Chantel.
Or could you just trying to fan and pet your face? Oh, Sam.
Thank you for that, Baroque, as well. Thank you. It did look a bit overcooked. I just don't think it was mixed well. Anyway, it's fine. It's a box mix. Dentist? Like, what are we going to say about it?
She has a retired dentist? That's very specific. What?
Night Fairy. Have a good one.
Nadia, FFG is Montreal trash. She doesn't know their content. Nadia, it's true. When are we hanging out?
Okay, but what's the what like I don't understand this argument. What is the problem of there is no other content? What is the problem? Chantel, we're not talking about re-ups. We're not even talking about compilations. We're talking about people who are speaking about their perspective and their opinion about your content. That in itself is completely transformative content. Because it relies on you as a primary source. Yeah, sure, you take that to the bank, mate. Whatever. But like, people really enjoy going to see, like, blockbuster movies. People really enjoy going to see, like, the Marvel movies, for instance. Do you know how many channels exist out there breaking down fucking scene by scene Marvel movies, watching it at 0.25 times speed, talking about potential theories, speculation, rumors? Like, how many channels are just that? And it's fine. It's YouTube. You get to do what you want on YouTube. That's it. Just because you happen to be a source of primary consumption. I mean, you should probably count yourself lucky, because what would have happened if your YouTube channel didn't take off? You probably wouldn't have reactors, sure, but, like, you wouldn't have this as a primary source of income either. No, I mean, it could be a lot worse.
Nadia, do you want to come? You want to do let's do a car bang. My treat. Or you can make me your pasta. My FG lives in a hotel room. I don't give a shit where she lives or if she's poor. I mean, I'm not rich. She's just a friggin' asshole. That's all I care about. I just wanted her to leave me the fuck alone. Annie! I gotta mod you again. Yep. plain cheeseburgers, it's upsetting, isn't it?
This brownie's
I've
a bit
made other
upsetting.
people a lot of money, yeah.
Oh no, it doesn't.
Oh.
It doesn't have the soft, like, pillowy fudginess that I would want from a brownie. It is quite cakey, yes.
WM, are you going to join my OnlyFans? Big fat reunion. Hi, Squishy! You pay all the reaction channels their paychecks. And Berlin, too. No, Chrissy, I don't want to talk about it.
Yes.
Queef.
Yeah, Veronica, it is strange. I was like, yeah, she's using a
No,
fork.
Joe
Great.
Melly, I don't color.
And now we're on to pea
I never
hairs.
liked coloring.
Oh, great. Oh, people trying to give her advice on a hobby to take? Anything that's not live streaming and food and drugs. Probably old mate. Find something fulfilling.
Oh, Chelsea, well then go away. It's still content. Are you telling me there's no Okay.
Oh.
Name a fucking YouTuber right now that does sit and talk content. I want to hear some.
I mean, I'm sitting and talking.
Oh, Tara.
But the thing is, like, sit and talk content can only take you so far. If you have a look at where, like, story times have evolved from, like, if you want to talk about a less popular genre than it used to be. I mean, the same for reacts, really. But if you want to talk about story times, I mean, first of all, not all story timers were telling their own stories. That's the first major thing. And Chantal used to do that as well. And mukbangs are another thing. Like, it's about genre. And reacts are just as valid as a genre as original content. It is entirely symbiotic, however. You wouldn't be able to make mukbangs without Burger King. I wouldn't be able to make reacts without you. So...
To go fuck yourself, I see.
Sometimes I do squat and talk, to be fair, Emmy. Sorry, Emma.
Ooh, milk with brownie?
I have considered how to set up, like, a treadmill in here with the camera, because that would be fun.
So good. Yeah.
ASMR, I guess that would count as sit and talk.
Trailer Park Boys.
We got a new community post. Thanks, team.
Joe!
Oh, goodness. No. We did get a new community post. Oh, shenanigans. 56 seconds ago, reading McDonald's bees soon. How soon is soon? How soon is soon, though? We will never know. I mean, we will know because I've got no chill and nothing to do, so...
Pizza's gonna get some, don't worry.
Uh-oh. We might need to catch this one live, though. Just because... Because we can, because it's public.
Carpe dim sum, you're a moron, goodbye. I love how people are hating on me, like, even if, like, for getting smacked around, you're gonna fucking hate on me for that? Like,
No.
shame me for...
No.
Is it, like, what's your comment? Like, go get smacked around. Like, you're a fucking moron.
No,
You're a piece
I
of
don't-
shit, low life.
Personally, I don't agree with that commentary at all. Chantal, take care of yourself, grow up, and learn to stop putting yourself in danger. That's what I was saying.
Big love. Oh, I thought you liked getting blocked and going to F yourself.
She's really telling people to F herself today.
Oh,
isn't she?
Michelle
Yesterday.
Holiday. Bye. Vera. Bye, Vera. Bye, CL. So I get hate for living my life. Okay. Makes sense.
Pardon me.
I know. Continue to get smacked around. This is the type of audience these people have. That's what I'm saying. 2,000 viewers watching pure shit. So you know what? I'd rather not have viewers like that.
Hey, Beverly, thanks for
I
sharing.
don't give a fuck. Oh, here's my lip gloss.
Congratulations on your 20 pounds down in a healthy way. Chat, Gonna get some hands up in the chat.
I'm seriously
Beverly.
just looking for people to delete.
Congratulations.
Squidward, bye. Layla, native. Hi, little Miss Phoenix.
TJN,
Move
yeah.
upstairs. Hi, Rose.
I think that's a key as well. Is understanding that it's not shaming a person for being in that situation. It's not understanding how you can continue to go back to that situation when we see everything play out. This isn't a private conversation about like, oh, like I'm in a bad spot, help, because that paperclips live stream still exists and is still there. So yeah, it's things that should be better handled privately as opposed to publicly.
Or mad because they think you went back to him. Well, that's their fault for thinking that.
Oh,
They have, you know, like, don't worry about it. Don't think about it then.
really upset.
If
with
you're
this
mad for thinking that I'm going back, don't think about it.
Okay.
Hi, Lolo.
I think
There's no funeral for my grandmother.
I'm not mad. I don't care. Girl, it's your life. But do better and represent better things on the platform and learn things and stop normalizing this type of behavior.
She didn't want one. We are having a celebration of life in the future, near future, which I won't be telling you guys about.
Good. Don't keep it offline, please.
Crying wolf? I'm not crying wolf. Bye. Does it bother you that people gave condolences for your grandmother to everyone in your family but not you? What? That didn't happen. What are you talking about? More bullshit. Plans for tomorrow. I'm going to be doing a video. Hi, Cindy.
Hey, Stephanie. Thanks for the compliment.
And
It is all a bit ridiculous, yes. I agree.
Thank you, Chloe. Thanks, Kristen. River. Hi, Jim. Hi, Jim. Okay, Regine, you don't have to watch. That's fine.
Absolutely, Goblin. No one
Take us to
deserves
the casino.
violence. No one.
We should dance, Pookie? Will you please do a makeup tutorial? Yes. Does my Grams have a favorite song? Lima, thank you.
Crunchlicious.
Yes.
I don't know what's going on with the car.
No, she didn't. No, he didn't, Lindy. Goodbye. Fuck, as if I'd let anyone kick my cat. Prissy Hippie! Mary Puente! I have a new subscriber? Where? No, I don't. Oh, Heather. Oh, no.
Yeah, I saw a bunny.
If you don't care about being hated, why get wrong? Because I get mad sometimes, Heather. Oh. Well, thanks, Heather, for the $5. Will your aunt come on live with you?
I hope not.
I don't know.
Don't put your family on live stream. Please don't. Just advice. Don't do it.
The black polka dot dress? Sham Sham Phyllis. Delete-a-thon. You don't want to miss it. Carolyn Crow, welcome to Very Important Features. Ready, set, beat! I love all animals. Kimberlini. Yes, I love all animals too. I love Lush. How I do my winged liner? Oh, love bug, shut up. No, my cat not liking to be around somebody doesn't mean that they're being abused. The great twisty misty spill. The ghost lady. What time do you plan to rise and shine tomorrow? Any ambitious tasks? Yes, I do.
What are they?
Maybe.
No. Okay.
Oktoberfest. Animals are very smart. They are, but I don't like people equating my cat not liking somebody to them being kicked. Where did this rumor start that BBJ? I don't fucking know.
I have no idea. I'm assuming that conversation came out of the paperclip live stream, though.
Bye, Rachel Gordon.
Shreks, I agree. Always trust an animal's judgment.
Your personality is amazing.
They're
You
good
beautifully put up with a ridiculous amount of criticism. Thank you so much, Jessica. Thank you for the positivity. Yeah, we have to think about, like, what's wrong, Punisher? My cats hide when someone comes over. Yeah.
Oh, it started in her chat.
The
Antoinette.
deer taking the carrot.
That doesn't surprise me.
We want the donation. You're gonna get the donation. Payday's when?
Payday's in 7 days?
I'm sorry for your loss.
7 or 8 days.
Today. Oh my gosh, Emily, I'm so sorry for your loss. Were you there, like, at his bedside, or... Joe, do you want the timer sent? Energy fights your strikes. You can email us her information. What? Anyways, I'm just not even gonna bother. Robert Whitaker, you're right. Hi, Emerson! Here we go with the timer. We need a timer. Timer Joe. Karate Joe, you should set your name to Timer Joe. I don't know if SJM Super Chats went through. I mean, I don't know how to tell.
You can tell because in the back end, in the YouTube studio, it gives you a full list of all of the Super Chats. Which is why when I'm, like, on a bit of a ramble and someone posts a Super Chat and I miss it, I'll generally jump into the back of the studio so I can find it a bit easier. But you have a list of all of them.
Hi, Allison. They say they are, so that's all I can tell. Stephanie, I can do a tutorial for you guys, sure. Yes, Joe, we need boundaries. As moderators, just be careful. Oh, sorry, Ariel. Sorry, Punisher. My grandma's favorite song is Unchained Melody.
Okay.
No, don't block Halloween Andy. Don't block the regulars. Joe knows that. And no, plain cheeseburger doesn't get ever blocked. Like, regulars and people you know that I like, just make sure you ask me first, please. Beautiful song, yes. If Chantal promised she'll do it. I will do it. I told you right from the get-go when I'm going to pay it.
Yeah, 22nd. Well, 22nd
Video
on
makeup tutorials.
my side of the planet.
Yes.
21st.
People actually mess with the obituary. I never thought that people would actually do that, but I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. And honestly, I'm not going to let it bother me. It's done, it's over with, and that's the sad reality of being a public figure, you know? How do I not want to turn my life around? Why do you say that?
Because you don't change anything about your life?
I haven't binged in forever. I haven't regained any of my weight. I've been off of hard drugs for months now. How is that not turning my life around? And I'm still, like, do you think that I'm just going to wake up tomorrow and my life is going to be changed?
Therapy, medication, healthcare. If I saw any of those, I'd be more inclined to believe you are turning your life around. But no, miss, this is just avoidance. And you taking your blood sugars a couple of times this week is not managing your diabetes. You eating Nashville chicken sandwiches every other day that are just fat and carb bombs, every other day is not addressing your severe extreme non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. So we're not having a conversation about the number on the scale realistically. There's a lot more regarding mental and physical health that could be done. I don't really see any changes from where we were, even pre-Ozempic, really. But also just emotionally, situationally. You're still seeing old mate, who you've told us is violent and aggressive towards you. That could be better. We could learn not to do that.
This shit takes time. I'm a real person. You know, like, I'm a real person and it takes time to change your life. Thank you, Sandy. I'm sick of leeches. Yeah, I'm sick of parasites. Yes, every sense of the word. Everybody. Thank you, Aria. Weigh in. I just did one today. Anyways, I'm gonna go bees. I'm gonna Mario bees. Parasites like FFG? Yes. Mushrooms are not hard drugs, no.
Just decriminalized.
You are not blocked, Rhonda. Oh. Anyway, go get a Nashi. I can't, they're closed. You like no edibles? You like me, this bitchy?
I don't.
Miss Danny Q, blood show. I lost my mama a week
like
before
a
you lost
vlog.
your gram. I'm so sorry.
Take me on a
Mom.
health
That's-
journey, Chantal,
yeah, it's so
please.
hard. Pookie, that's my favorite song. We belong together. Hi, Zoe. 3:36 was my weigh-in.
Hey, Debbie. Good to see
Coldie,
you.
I still have a Coldie somewhere in my room, I think. The blue one?
Uh-huh. That came back from old mates.
Anyone can abuse, any drug can be abused. Hot cross buns.
I think anything you consume can technically affect you. Right? Like, anything.
The vlog going to be about? You will see. Tomorrow, guys. Touch me so I know I'm not crazy. Never have I ever met somebody like you. Thank you, Annie. Kitty cat! Keep up the great effort. Why don't you freaking move? You sit in the same spot for hours. Because I don't like moving.
I mean, I do the
flour
same
if you
thing.
just throw it in there. Oh. Yeah, I have to make a can
Unless
of
I'm
butter.
doing squats.
I'll do that another time. But Pete wants to try some, I know that.
I did squats the other day and my legs are pretty... I did goblet squats with...
She's in the hospital and still updating her Amazon wishlist to get stuff
Like
for
12
her and
kilos?
Jean. Huh? What do you think about the latest Unlocked by Jen?
My legs are quite sore.
I don't know. I don't think about that.
I got 100
I don't care. Oh, Kristen Michelle! And you too. Melissa? I like blocking people.
She does.
We're gonna lay down, we're gonna call it the bees hammer. I cooked and cleaned with me earlier. Single teardrop falling from your eyes. Somebody block all the french fries that come in here. Give me an arm shake. Ready, set, peace, Asia. What concert? Carolina girl. Hi, Fanny. Welcome to Very Important Beezers. Carolina girl. Ready, set, peace.
If you didn't know she was reading chat, this would be a really fun, like... It's almost like Mad Libs, but not quite. Like, finish the sentence for Chantal. Hey,
Evie,
Anas.
welcome to Very
Good to
Important
see you.
Beezers. Ready, set, peace. Yes, let's join. Who else wants to join? Jill Millie. I need some friggin'...
No worries, Lane. Or Lana, rather. Sorry. That's absolutely understandable, Lana. And a good point to make. Team, if you need to step away from Chantel's content at any time, I encourage it, and please feel free. That's okay. If that means you're not watching the streams, I encourage looking after yourself and your own well-being in whatever capacity, far more than the YouTube internet bullshittery. Because ultimately none of this matters. None of this matters. You matter. So, yeah. Look after yourself.
They do some talent show singing, really? Hi, Hernan. What time you want on the timer? New song. I don't know, Joe. So many new members. I guess I'm not as hated as I thought. I'm just joking.
Hey, Danielle. This
Yay,
open chat
Pammy
was a lot.
chick.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want french fry emojis, you gotta put a shit emoji beside it. And yes, obviously I'm sorry for slipping the R word. I didn't mean to. It just came out of fucking anger.
Hey,
and you know
Rusty.
what? I used to say that a lot, like growing up. And in my adult life too, until I came on here and people were like, it's a slur. I had no idea.
Okay, ignorance is not... You've known. Ignorance is not it. You've known. You've known it's a slur, and you've known it's not good language. So, can you stop using it? Can you understand and respect why people have a problem with that slur? Please? Please. I don't think this is anyone asking the world of Chantal to stop using a slur. It's anyway.
So it's still sadly somewhere in my vocabulary in my mind. But I don't slip the N word ever. Because that's not in my vocabulary. I've never said it. You know what I mean? People who slip it, I feel like they must say it at some point in their life. Because if you slip it, that means you've said it. You know what I mean? Oh, shut up, Chloe. I'm sorry, guys. Everyone used to, yeah.
Hey,
But
Greenie.
in a figurative sense, I feel like she is. They are. Like, I don't get it. The animated Sam emojis is so cute. I know, from Brown Pound. Trisha! Bye. Well, there you
Hey,
go.
Sam. Good to see you, mate.
Stop listening to people. Just don't be a douchebag anymore. What? Oh. Oh, yeah. You're right. The candy, they used to call that. I know, that's so fucked up. Ugh. If you think of some of the things people have done to each other, like humanity in general, it's just like...
I'm assuming she's talking about the candy cigarettes there. Yep. So Chantel seems to be fully conscious that slurs aren't good to use, so why does she keep using the R one? Why does she... Very confused.
Yes, yeah.
Help it make sense.
Karate Joe is not a simp. People with disabilities are below you and like an insult to be disabled. I know Florida kilos, but how many people are ableist? I'm not saying it makes it okay. It was clearly a slip, and I don't have anything against disabled people, obviously.
I don't like the arguments of it was a slip. Just acknowledge that it was wrong to say, and that your vocabulary needs improving, but you know, a lot of better approaches to take. But you've used that particular slur multiple times, and in this stream alone, used it once and then justified your use by doubling down, saying it again. What is this argument?
But how? I don't understand. Like, it's okay for people to be ableist and drug shame, but that R word, ooh, the minute I say it once, right? It's just like, it's just bullshit.
Sorry,
really.
Chantel, specifically over the last, let's say 3 months worth of content, I don't think you get to argue the ableist standpoint so much anymore. Feel free to roll the clips, but Chantel utilizes. Words are hard. Chantel utilizes, like, the phrase normal quite frequently in reference to people's ability. So, like, none of this makes sense. I just don't like her making arguments, throwing shit at the wall, like trying to compare all of this when she's actively participated in all of this, like, awful behavior from a primary source. We're not hearing it from anyone else.
It is.
It's just confusing. I don't know what she's trying to argue here.
Well, Mermaid, yeah, I told her off because I think it's just, I don't even believe, she probably doesn't even have a son. They're just trolls that cause false outrage. Trust me.
Not good
yeah, I am
at talking about
for
people,
calling me
places,
out.
or things, generally.
Yes, I don't like SJWs. SJW shaming. Pizza's an SJW too. Should aim to remove slurs from your list of any words. Well, it's not on, I mean, it's not like I, like, love saying it. Like, I skip around the house saying the R word. You know? Like, sometimes things slip and...
My personal opinion, based in no authority, is that if you excuse yourself for slipping in particular words, and you're not catching it yourself and being like, that was the wrong thing to say, and that's that's redundant when it comes to slurs. If you find yourself slipping, utilizing the word a slur, I think that it's probably more common in your vocabulary than you're letting on slipping out, right? I think that if you say something that's not a slur and realize your phrasing is incorrect, or realizing that what you're saying is hurtful or pointed or blunt or whatever, and you're able to recognize that and apologize where necessary, learn not to approach the discussion in that manner, that's a mature adult thing to do. But you slipping up use of slurs makes me just think that you use it a lot more frequently than you think you do.
Yeah. I'm a simp for you.
That's not how that song goes.
Good night, Jill.
Danish,
Anyways,
thanks for the super
guys,
chat.
I think I'm gonna get offline
Hugs
for
back,
now.
mate.
Obviously,
Thank you.
I'm just not like open chat. Yeah, I'm gonna get off now, Joe.
Okay.
All right, guys.
I don't think the timing is going to work out for us, team.
Vancinity, how about you go fuck yourself? How about that? Baking sodas for cleaning and stuff like that. Thank you, Nashi. Good talk. Like, people, like, I don't get it. People will, like, you do something bad and then they think that, so let's say the 9/11 thing, people just flew with it. They didn't even have any fucking proof. And they're just like, And they're just bringing it up now because they hate me now. So they're looking for anything that can put me down, right?
No, I think it was to do with the anniversary, but also your community post. But also, I spoke about this earlier in the week. I wasn't around during that time. I don't have a memory of that. Based on my judgy McJudge pants on Chantel's character, do I believe that it's something she would be insensitive about, joke about, be trash about? Well, the fact that she's using the R slur throughout this entire live stream makes me think, just in that case, yes. Yeah, her character speaks for itself.
But their response to that is, "You're disgusting. I hope you die." So I hope you die is not disgusting, but what I apparently said 20 fucking years ago is disgusting. Okay.
I'm just gonna say it. This like hyperbolic argument of people are awful, people are saying these things. I'm not saying her audience doesn't say this towards Chantel, but once again, I would imagine, personally, I think a large portion of the audience is silent, and that's the way it works with media. A lot of us are silent watchers. A lot of the audience probably has a lot of thoughts of, wow, Chantel, that's trash, wishing death on another person, specific to probably a small minority of vocal audience members, and not cool, but also got to understand there are people in the middle there who are critical of you and your decisions and what you choose to say without actually verbalizing any of that. But you have no respect for your audience, so whatever.
Yeah, I'm done. Bye.
Bye, done. I'm Zach. Team, thank you all so much for joining me today. Here's the plan. Apparently, we're getting a McDonald's stream at some point today, which is great because I have no chill and all the time in the world. So, thank you all so much for joining me. On the way out, if you'd like to hit that like button, I'd appreciate it. I appreciate all of you in the chat for being wonderful. Thank you all for just being here. The channel wouldn't be what it is without you, and I hope you've all been successful while listening in on me shoot the shit, you know? For those of you on the rewatch, I appreciate you as well. Thank you for your comments, opinions, and eyeballs. Mazakeen, thank you for the super chat. Mazakeen says, "Hey Zach, I admire your patience and calmness. Lots of love from Sydney." Mazakeen, thanks mate. Thank you for the super chat and for the compliment. I hope Sydney's doing okay for you. I understand restrictions lifted yesterday, I think. Anyway, I hope that's all. I hope you're safe and I hope you're well, and thank you for the compliment. Trying to be a bit calm today. We're going to close it out there, team. Apparently there will be a stream a little later in the future, so don't be surprised if I come live as soon as that happens, because why not? We may as well cover things as they happen since I've got the time. Thank you all for being amazing. Go and be amazing. And I'll see you in the next video and or live stream. Bye.